All right. My voice is live. You guys are live. Let me pause the music. Get the Melty sound going. All right. There we go. Yeah, let me know if it's too loud or if you guys can hear it.
Nah, beautiful game audio.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
We got more turnout than I thought we would, considering that everyone's coming back from CEO Otaku today.
Yeah, this is a lot.
Yeah.
Well, Lumina finished Saturday, right?
It did, but like we don't even have a lot of our regulars that were at Taku. These are just like other people. These are regulars, but they're the regulars that I didn't see at CEO Otaku.
I'm sure Lucy wants like a break just to like reset her brain.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Hyde. I don't know if I want to know what's going on with Hyde. Safe never joins. He's just like, oh, I'll come for the offline.
Safe joins like once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
And I'm always like shocked. Literally.
He's like trying to impress a girl somewhere somehow.
Yeah. No. Yeah, and then meanwhile we have like Magnets is pulling up for this one, CG is pulling up for this one.
I see you, CG, and you're speaking the truth. Get on that excerpt.
Oh, true.
I'm on that train, of course.
Well, I'm not gonna be on that train, but probably gonna be running that, so it is what it is.
You've been on the train. It's called Blaze Blue.
I mean, of course, you know how it is.
You got the ticket first.
I'm not gonna be playing Exerd, but
exactly. You don't have to. But like, you already got your train ticket.
I mean, Boston's gonna be running a lot of Exerd, so it's just like how the cookie crumbles.
I feel like Arxis did everything right, and now at this point, like all the IPs that they like own are getting rollback, which is sick.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good spot to be in currently. Let's see. I would say that all that would be left is just for like a couple of other updates to like certain things and like infrastructure and all that jazz. But you know, rollback being present there outright is very good. I mean, some of the memes are actually quite accurate, and I hate to say that with just kind of looking at the Guilty Gear series and saying like, oh, you want to play Exerd?
Yeah,
that's gonna have functioning netcode. Do you want to play Plus R? That has functioning netcode. Do you want to play Strive? That has functioning netcode, and so on and so forth. I think it's just from there, like improving some of the infrastructure on the like the other two games.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Dude.
Some of the Strive lobbies and all that jazz, and then just like Exerd, just stability issues, which they're likely tackling.
Stability issues, and all I want is to be able to switch sides in training mode. That's all I want. That's my pet peeve when you can't do that in a game. You can't do it in Grand Blue either. And I'm like, that came out after Dragon Ball and everything. Like,
oh, that's surprising to me because Grand Blue training mode is pretty good.
It is, but you just can't swap sides with like you know how in Dragon Ball or in Strive you can do like up, reset, whatever, and it swaps sides. Doesn't work in Grand Blue.
That's unfortunate.
Well, we have Team French Calibers doing it, so you can hope for that. I'm only hoping for replay takeover.
Oh, I think that is copium. I think replay takeover is mad hard, and it is the least likely thing to come.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because it definitely, I think the Exerd rollback recontextualizes a couple of things. Because when CF got rolled back, it was like a shorter period of time with like the amount of work and like quality of life updates on it. Seeing now that Exerd is around, it seems clear to me that they could not dedicate so many resources to like one game or the other if they're trying to work on that, especially because Exerd has a lot of cleanup to do in general based on, you know, prior discussion from like developers and such.
Yeah, and they mentioned apparently, because it's the same people that did Plus R and Blaze Blue, they're like it was a pain. Yeah. They're like it was really hard with Exerd.
Yeah, it's Unreal Engine 3.
Yeah.
So I could see why a lot of things were the way they are. Like, frankly, just getting it stable up and running with functioning netcode will be an achievement in and of itself. And then we'll see from there.
Yeah, but we're about to play a game that already has rollback in it, functioning. Real quick, if you guys haven't already, please visit the link in chat right now. Use some of the Matcherino codes. We have a bunch left. Yeah, we got 35 codes left. We do have stretch goals, as you all know. If we get 150, top 4 gets paid out. 320, top 6. 660, top 8. They sound really far away, but we've hit all of them in multiple brackets before. So if any donors are out there, any code users, please head on over and do that.
We've done it online and offline.
That's true.
No excuses.
True. Let me hit this and this and this. I've hit a total of 4 buttons now. 5 buttons and a code has been claimed. Insane.
Let's go.
If only we had the double Maturino like last time. They found you out, Imp.
Dude, I don't know what happened. I've never seen that before. I literally never seen that before.
Oh my god, they're gonna get you for money laundering like
You're
that.
like, wait, hold up. You need to give us $1.
All right, so now we have Piko versus CG here. So this will be the Vlov versus the Shiki Tono.
I like the jacket. Hello.
Yeah, I actually like this color quite a bit. I don't see that enough. Well, moving into sort of the matchup itself, as we all know, Vlov, very strong zoner, massive screen control, especially with ice mode as well. Shiki, however, has a lot of really good rushdown tools to work with here. So I would say that Tono definitely has a lot kind of going for him in terms of that and trying to make the approach. But it's a matter of when you're at full screen and kind of dealing with this kind of suffocating offense as well, how you get out of it.
Ow. Too many cuts. All I have is a knife. You got the butcher. Death by 1,000 cuts, not so likely right now.
Yeah, 4K, that's looking really good. Oh,
2B! Just a Abare.
Yeah, one of Tono's, I think, best Abare tools, honestly. Covers a lot of the crouching confirms, but most importantly, it covers the IAD angle that not a lot of characters can handle at the same time. However, that only means so much when you proceed to get comboed after the fact.
He's also got a nice range in terms of his knife normals, like his 5C can anti-air here and there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is good at closing the distance, like you said. Damn, or just rub 2B for the counter.
Yeah, frankly, I would say Tono's big normals here in general are 2B, 5C, and like 2C. But moving on right now, we got a couple of new specials now here. Going into Nanaya mode. Oh, there it is.
No.
Overhead, by the way.
We're doing it for the music that's coming.
True.
They got the Nanaya theme. That means something, right?
Who knows? I'd say the boss mode is the more big thing there. Right now, Piko saying Shiki or Nanaya doesn't matter. They get comboed all the same. Sent back to full screen, going to zone with a couple of projectiles here. The chip isn't massive, but Piko's already got a lot of meter gain, and there's the 2-2X to help seal the deal.
Had plenty of moon too, just to close it. Not close the distance, excuse me. Push the distance farther out. Utilizing the moon skill stomp. It's like, nah, I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah, Moonskill Stomp being really useful, I would say, for Vlov in general, as kind of checking dash block movement. Like, hey, you got this? Especially if an opponent wants to approach. You know, she's got like 2-2X and a couple of other like special moves in order to get that done. So I think having a very fast threat on the ground is super important.
Alright, let's see how CG can play around this.
Right now, he's getting stuck in a relatively familiar situation here, getting zoned out currently. The 2C's not going to quite do it, and now Piko's already got the first big confirm of the game here. Alright, build up a little bit of that moon gauge as well. Not quite at full, but definitely enough for moon drive in response to CG. But the ICJC will help CG get started finally. Alright, hard knockdown. Let's see what he got for Oki. Same side. But the shield BC counter, CG not ready to handle that. Now, if I remember correctly, Tono does have ways of safe jumping that as of this patch. Hold on a second. Here's the heat, though. CG trying to make his approach here. God, look at that. That screen control is absolutely suffocating here. Oh, not quite enough to kill. Might have been able to pop a moon skill to help get the job done, but in this situation, the onus is all on CG to finish up. Oh, Jake, Fatal will definitely be a start for him. Alright, go for the auto combo, hard knockdown. No, air throw. Oh my god, 2A, what were you mashing there, buddy? Oh my god, 2 bars. He's not going to be able to kill here in this situation, but it's going to be damn near close. Alright, air throw. Oh my goodness. Just calling out the shield there with the throw. Alright, but now we have Ice Mode Vlov. We didn't get to see that all the first game because Piko decided to not drop a single round. Alright. Right now, CG did manage to find their way up close. Piko doing a solid job keeping him out. Oh, goodness. Okay, good blocks on the overhead. Goes for the command grab, but a backdash from CG, but amazing EX cancel there from Piko to cover that. JB manages to land, but we're doing A-okay, shielding the BC follow-up from CG. Couple people shielding. CG finally throws. Let's Piko drain some of that shield engage. Another wake up shield from Piko. He just wants to hold 1D, I swear. Alright, tries to go for a left right, but Piko backdashes. Stomping the yard, but we're doing A-okay. Clipped by the 2As. Alright, good blocks from CG, but caught low on the Rekka. Maybe he was trying to fuzzy jump there, not too sure. Either way, might be able to kill with 2 bars here. That's one super. But it... Oh my god, big drop. Alright, now CG has to find something, but no! Not gonna be able to do it like that.
I'm somehow alive. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Glad to have you back here. So far, Piko's been sent into ice mode, and the zoning has been pretty big here, but CG with a big ICJC to get in.
That was the same combo that killed me, apparently.
No, unfortunate.
I'm glad that I'm able to see the replay of it. Let's go, CG.
True. Oh my god, he's just not covering that BC option there from Piko. Gotta be ready for it. You can, I believe you should be able to at least check it with, like, shield by holding D during that string, but still, hold on a second here. Shield wars have begun.
Oh, the jump A falling! And we are in Moon Drive, so more hits done.
Alright. Really good damage here. 4.3 is looking nice. There's the...
Good bait. Lucky for him, too, because he went for the dedicated 5A. And it's like, you either have that OS on deck, or if you think that they're not going to do it and like come after the fact that you went for the jab or the confirm, that can really throw off your pacing of it. So good on
if I remember
CG to
correctly,
recognize.
yeah, because you have to stand shield to handle the charged heat, if I remember correctly. There was something like very like specific about the way that it interacts there.
I believe so, because I've had a couple times where like I'll go for Hisui shield OS and I'll see the whiff penalty.
Yeah. A really good JAs here from CG. Not able to convert fully. Oh, goodness. Should be doing fine, but getting caught. Air dashing, now jailed back into the stomps. Solid damage here for Piko. Trying to go for the JB, but we mash buttons here. That's supposed to be a safe jump, but something went horribly wrong there.
A new form of sliding into the DMs. That's what happened. Damn, and we slid through the air just to break the shield, crack the dome open, give Shiki a nice shave. Brother, you ain't looking so hot.
Brought all the way down at full screen. City Skyline, so everyone can see the lineup here. A couple of Moonskill stomps to check that movement, but burning through the remainder of their Moon Gauge here. Piko's looking pretty spent on resources there. They have to find an opportunity to seal the deal right now without resources!
That could have been it.
Oh my god, that was so close. Alright,
Go for a
frame kill.
Super scary. Nice
Oh, shielding. Good choice to block here. So close right now. Goes for the BC.
Wow, with the smallest sliver.
Yeah, and there was 13 seconds left on the clock there. CG could have gotten timed out there if Piko had chosen a couple of different options there. Unblockable, however. Great recognition on Piko to immediately opt for it. A lot of damage as well. That's almost 4K. Golly. 2 bars spent.
The meter, also getting the moon. CG still has not used that bar yet. What are we cooking?
Big chase there with the throw here. 2C's not going to do it. Piko doing a really great job of spacing themselves out from that option there. Alright, there's the safe jump here. Couple of 2As. Oh, got out of the way of the throw, but unable to punish there. Oh, okay. Set up the projectiles, moon skill again, falling down. Should be able to seal it with one more hit.
Oh, and went for it. Waiting. Nice B teleport.
So you can see how much respect CG has for Piko's falling air button right now. Just trying to weave in. Alright, goes for the heat. This is a big bet. This is a huge gamble, and it is...
Oh, no.
It is not going to pay off. You hate to see it there. CG is relatively starved of resources compared to Piko, who lost the round, but is still looking healthy. Lots of Moon Gauge available. Spent it immediately on the BC, but still, so much bar. Oh my.
You got that one hit of clash, but not enough for all those ice.
Yeah. Plus, I'm not going to lie, I think Piko was just going to go for another super fireball right there if it armored through all of it. Or clashed, rather. Setting up a couple stomps, finally cracking the dome right there.
Ooh, let me cut. Cut you up something real good. Alright, super safe jump.
Okay. CG finally looking for that BC follow-up, but the resulting situation afterwards is not enough. It's going to be an arc drive. Should be able to clean it up right here.
Yep.
Easy money for Piko.
Last hit, last game, last round. Piko gonna start everything off here at Monday Night Mashfest. Or, hey, but can we say Moonfest?
Moonfest? I mean, if you want to call it Moonfest, why not? It's kind of late anyway.
Damn. And we are going to winter, so that moon's gonna be rising real early.
This is going to be a weird, like, square rectangle sort of thing. Not all Monday Night Mashfests are... Sorry. God, see, not all Monday Night Moonfests are Mashfests. But all Monday Night Or is it the other way around? I don't even know.
You like the name. You like the name. Don't lie.
Sorry.
It's true. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Not all Monday Night Mashfests are Moonfests, but all Monday Night Moonfests are Mashfests. Okay,
there. Like a tongue twister.
It is. That's why do you think I stumbled on it for 2 minutes?
It's yeah. It is. It is a tongue twister.
But that was a pretty great first game to start off with there. I really like the comeback that CG was mounting there. There were a few adjustments that are a little too little too late, but that clutch factor, there were what 2-3 rounds where CG was literally at a sliver of health, but still clutched it out to keep themselves alive.
I am a much antsier like I would have heated so many situations where CG's like, no, I got this. Like on the pixel, I'm gonna keep the pressure. I would have been fishing for like a safe heat somewhere. He's a braver man than me.
I think that was Pico's plan. Like they both had that realization of, okay, Pico's too far away that if I do heat here, I'm just gonna get punished. So I'm not gonna fall for it.
Yeah, it's a matter of finding the right time to get a heat set up here. In this matchup, it is definitely still prevalent here, especially with both characters' options. You know, Kouma with his absurd 5C active hitboxes. He could Rekka in. He's got 236C, which goes so far to catch you if you're trying to like heat at full screen. And then, of course, Arcwade is hitting one of, I don't know, like 20 buttons to get right on you if you're being foolish at full screen.
Is this Minato Uzumaki?
No. That's
I don't know. I think the color coordination. I'm like, oh, okay.
Who knows? Good side swap here from YallEasy right now. All right, gonna go for the hard knockdown here. I don't know.
Well, it kind of worked out. YallEasy just really his playstyle is like, you have to convince me to respect you.
Yeah, they are certainly trying to set the tone very early in the set right now. They burned through a lot of resources. No, you gotta. Oh God,
brother.
They recognized the clash situation, but assumed that the clash rooms were gonna end. In that kind of moment, you sometimes need to just opt for the DP, but doesn't matter. They still have one more interaction to go.
Oh, moon skill DP. Okay, just jump charge C.
That charge JC, you're gonna see that come up pretty frequently. There is some pretty big counterplay to it. Not too sure if Mick is going to be ready to implement it yet, though. YallEasy throwing a lot of it on the line right here, but Mick just blocking and just keeping it calm. Gonna send them all the way to the corner here. Yeah.
He has to shorten his name to Mick because this is actually the mouse himself. Look at his tag, Disney Plus. You can't hide from us. Ours.
Right. Hey, we don't want to get copyrighted for it. Anyway, moving forward here, late air dash. Yeah, you know how it goes. Should be able to clean it up here. Doesn't need to spend a lot of bar. That's
Ender. Just said no.
I genuinely thought that was going to be like a last touch situation. Mick firing back though. 2GC coming on, and Mick did not recognize it. Gotta remember, Kouma is fully armored there, so throw a shield counter or an EX move is what it will take to break it right there. Speaking of which,
there it is.
You cannot do that like in neutral against Arcwade or many characters for that matter. They will punish that if they're ready. Trying to send them to the corner, looking for another reset afterwards. 2GC on the moon skill.
I mean, it makes sense. It has some infill with the armor mostly.
Yeah. All right, pop the heat right now. Not really much health to gain. Gonna spend it on the 2-2C here. Oh my God. We're doing actions today. That should be enough to kill. Oh, prorated too much because of the heat. Yeah, it was because of the meter. 5C wasn't enough there. Oh my
Oh,
god.
but no jump cancel the shield. Yeah, I think Mick reacted to seeing like the armor super and was like, wait, I can do Melty Blood here, but didn't look at his meter and saw he was so close to 3 bars that the Rekka super came out.
Yeah, that's a very good point actually. That input would come out if you hit 2-6 BC actually.
It's a small little adjustment that's easy to fix. Let's see if Disney Plus can continue taking the reins and get victory over YallEasy.
No, it's gonna side swap. It's gonna tech early there. Yeah, I have to look for the air tech situation afterwards. Ooh. I honestly would have expected the 226B to hit there, but okay, Moondrive back in kind, but you gotta remember Arcwind's moon skills. So many defensive options right there, including a ton of throw-in zone ones. Gonna go for the stomp here now. Try to 3C to check or something, but yeah, you can't really do that when your opponent is just expecting you to blister through with something there. Alright.
Okay, spinning the bar.
What's the mix up here?
We got enough if we need to heat. Same side. What are you pressing, Easy?
Good lord. Right now, this has been a pretty explosive game. Both players playing it very fast.
Oh, and no shield, surprising from Mick.
Yeah, it looks like Mick didn't really want to offer the RPS. They haven't been going for shield too much here. Getting caught right now, the last hit of the Rekka.
Good, 5A, bot A. What's next? Trying to get the throw. Gets it successfully.
Yeah. Got the moon drive right there.
It's enough to kill almost all of it. Keep the boss frames.
Oh, there's the heat right now. But honestly, that's A-okay if you're Mick right there. Your opponent's just blown through most of your resources. They didn't get a single chance to really use any moon skill. Now you're pressuring them, getting a little bit of chip over time. But there's the JC.
Trades.
5A clash, but we're fine. A lot of charge J usage still right now. Going for the auto combo here.
Ooh, that's confirmed. Slick.
Yeah, I didn't know you could actually do that with the air throw there. Neat. But there's the 3C. That button is absolutely brawling in this patch right now. You have to respect it. Just like you gotta look for the last hit of Rekka. Again, Mick is getting caught up by the fast-paced, brawlic nature of YallEasy. When an opponent like that is sending a lot of buttons your way, a lot of times you just need to play it cool and let them hang themselves. But Mick is getting caught up in the tempo right now.
I think YallEasy's style is like he does that. He's able to adapt to that style, and at the same time like adapt to what the player is responding to, right? Just like,
in a sense,
you can't condition me.
He definitely, they definitely have that impression, I would say. Just with the way how they like are very continuously going for a lot of these same options. Now, they are working out pretty well in general, but there's a couple situations where things kind of turn south, and a scramble situation is kind of what gets them out of it. Arc Drive's not going to be quite enough to kill here in this situation. Well, it's very, very close. This is a one-tap situation. 2-2C likely coming out. No, going to be the heat this time. 2-2A trying to flex the armor.
I like it.
Not going to kill, though. Yeah, there's the IAD getting off. Right there, the 2A finishing up. Okay.
Super unfortunate, but it kind of goes to show that like Mick understands how to approach the matchup. He was starting to get into YallEasy's tempo, and really it was just like very micro decision-making calls here. First with not realizing the meter, and I think he made the right call here. It was just like, what the hell is happening? Like he thought that he was gonna get hit, and he was like, okay, oh wait, I'm still alive? Shit.
Yeah, like the reaction to go for like dash of 2A is perfectly fine. Like that is reasonable. I think the crux of the issue with mixed play in that situation was really just that they like refused to slow the game down. I will say that outright, actually. There's a lot of situations where a lot of the things that YallEasy was doing was actually incredibly minus and would not really leave him safe at all. Like, for example, the commitment to doing the last hit of Rekka there. Because it wasn't the 4x Rekka there, that's a punish, like guaranteed.
Oh, right? I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed punish if they commit to the full end of the Rekka. That's why they have to either, you as Kouma, you are either betting on them getting opened up, you are spending the meter to remain plus, or you're canceling into moon drive for to keep it like frame tight. So in that situation, because they didn't show it, they got to get away with that scot-free. They would regularly whiff 2 hits of Rekka and then immediately like go for the third. Other things like a lot of the moon skills really aren't that favorable. The 2-2C usage also was starting to get blown up, but Mick really wasn't able to transition into their offense very smoothly and run their game, frankly. So that didn't work out. But yeah, again, it's a matter of just slowing down the neutral pace right there. And you should slow down for a moment. I know things are going quickly, but hey, there's a big old Matcherino. There's over $50 in it. You could add a couple of those dollars yourself if you use some of those Matcherino codes and the sponsor quest. Some of them you've probably already done like following Impurist Club. Oh my god, you mean the main guide that I would look for to get updates on WASD brackets other than the WASD page itself? Wow, I'm probably already following them. That's easy money. I wonder if I should use the sponsor quest, which will still work, by the way.
Yep.
Interesting, isn't it?
I should follow him so that way I know what offline events may be happening in the future, like in this coming October.
Oh yeah, I can follow Impurist Club and I can follow WASD Gaming GG and I can look at the Impurist Club's YouTube channel, which will allow me to look at the VODs from sets such as this with Magnets and DrackMae. Wow, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? I would love to see high-level play at Lumina on the regular and learn something here. Off that topic, I'm actually surprised that Magnus plays Kohaku. I forgot. Oh wait, no, because he was playing Akiya early. He was playing Akiya beforehand.
I think the names just switched. I know DrackMae plays Kohaku for sure.
I might be bugging out. Who knows? The layout means that I can't see, but I would not be surprised if Magnus is playing PCL. Either way, though, I'll just go by character names for the time being. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Wow, we're just gonna hit the perfect. He's been hitting the same combo. He's been showing you the prequel, the sequel, the new trilogy.
I'm not gonna lie, I love this. This is my first game. If this is my first game, this is a fantastic round. I'm like, okay, yeah. I just did the same thing 3 times and I got it. There's the 5C though. You gotta be very mindful of all of Powered Ciel's air unblockable normals right there. She really has an absurd ability to kind of control airspace while staying on the ground.
Funny enough, both of these characters technically do the same job, but PCL has that range, but with that range, it also means more commitment.
Yeah.
You technically have Kohaku right there doing 6BC to catch airborne opponents, jump C, and 5B are really good at controlling the space.
Yeah, I'd say as well the regular slash and the feint is also like pretty good. Kohaku's other tools kind of result in some different ways that she, interacts after that. But right now, we're seeing it's all PCL time. Safe heat setup right now, gaining the health, cleaning up that first game rather quickly right there. Magnets pushing forward here into the second game.
Cool to see Magnets here, honestly. It's like having the New York representation. Again, trying to not bring up an old joke, but hope to see him in the coming future offline.
Of course, of course. Oh, wow. That was insane.
Sucks.
Low profiling the charge JC, and then you still get hit afterwards. No backdashes for Magnets, though. Oh, we'll get the DP in this case. Shield, probably? Oh. Slid through the Rekka with charged JC. Okay. Not even any clash rooms, too, which is probably the most surprising part. Triple overhead.
Alright, what's
next?
Can you water my plan? Can you water my plan, please?
Just gonna look for that. Drawing out the BC, at least from Magnets right there, but that whiff shield's gonna get punished in a big way right now. Safe heat setup. Magnets wants to maintain the pace of the
They're great backdash from Magnets. I'm gonna end you right now.
Probably not going to be enough to kill with the amount of meter left in the heat and DrackMae's health here, but setting themselves up in a really good position right there.
Wow, the 4K and DrackMae's still alive, getting the air toss, giving the whole world what's next for me. 2C, get a free plant. Alright, the Invil. That is technically plus Moon Skill DP. Where's the confirm?
Didn't cancel into the EX. Oh my god, Magnus with a big drop here. That could cost them the round.
I feel like DrackMae needs a moon charge just to like get a little bit of moon meter. Alright, here comes Johnny.
Oh, I'm not gonna do too much. Gonna get one little small piece of moon, but it will not matter. I think DrackMae might have gotten their air backdash crossed up since they got the forward dash there, and Magnets JB cleaned it up.
Run up toss. Let's get you to the corner.
but no Oki following up. DrackMae's been unable to keep Magnets contained after their Oki situation. I mean, the amount of DPs they've gotten away with, frankly, has been pretty big.
Hey, excuse me? I mean, it makes sense because Magnets went for jump C charge, but like, that's supposed to be air unblockable.
Ay. If you're DrackMae, this is possibly going from bad to worse. Nice job with the feint from Magnets here and punishing the Molotov. That shows some signs of labbing. You really have to be mindful of how your character has to punish that. Alright, goes for the hard knockdown here. Looking for the heat right now. Look at the way they're just kind of staying outside of heat range. However, Blood Heat still comes out. Want to dash in.
Attack.
Magnets
is just looking for a hit. Here's Johnny.
But again, another DP. And DrackMae's been unable to respect that option right there. 2A punish here, and this should be the game, set, and match for Magnets right now.
Keep this into level 3 right here. Not even. Okay, just enough.
Yeah.
And I was ready for the moon drive.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, oh, you're going to be hyper optimal, moon skill DP, cancel, blah, blah, blah. But no, just cleaning it up right there. And I want to highlight that replay a lot because I think that is a big signifier for how things did not go super well for DrackMae there. And how things went very well for Magnets as well. There's a lot of times where your opponent has Oki and your first instinct is to, okay, it's this character, it's this player, I need to respect it, like this, and that. Always establish your layer 0. Always. And Magnets right there was literally just doing that. It's very simple here. If my opponent is not covering their Oki, yeah, I'm going to keep DPing out. You mean I don't have to take my offense and I get to transition into my neutral? Duh, I'm going to DP every time. What, are you kidding me?
I want to see it one more time just to see which version of DP it was, because to add to that, it's like if it's a DP, then he did that just as like an insurance. No, I had the invincibility, so he did it just to say like, I don't care. I'm going to use the invil. You have not scared me, and I've been able to show like I've labbed this matchup. I don't know what's going on with you, but I got this round for myself.
Like, and that's just those kind of things where sometimes you just get flustered in a bracket, and you're kind of like, my opponent keeps doing this. Like, there's no way they're gonna predict that like I'm doing something else, right? Nah, nah. I'm a DP.
It's the classic. Yeah,
but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But I think another thing also is just to highlight Magnets' play was playing on Molotov really well. Like that was some really sick punishes there. Molotov can be very frustrating to deal with, especially with the invincibility these days. So you really do need to just straight up sit down and just figure out your ways of punishing it. It makes sense that PCL can punish it pretty cleanly with a lot of options like 2C, for example. You know, she has a super far-reaching normals, but you still want to put yourself in a great position such that it either whiffs outright or like, okay, I shielded the initial parts of it. Now I can punish or go for this or that other option.
Oh, I can say that for sure. When I play Hisui, it's like, okay, where are they on the sky? Just like how I need to see that Maturino soar sky high up to the hundreds.
I want to shout out Roger for the donation. Actual like direct contribution. Thank you very much. Reminder that we've got stretch goals at 150. Top 4 gets paid out. 320, top 6, 660, top 8. I would love, with especially how big these brackets are getting in general. I mean, the fact that we've got over 40 players and like, I don't know, 20% of our regulars are coming back from CEO Taku today and not signed up, I think speaks volumes. So I'd really like to get the pots kind of big and just reward people for coming out. So if you guys have just like a few dollars sitting in your Maturino balance, please consider tossing them in the pot and rewarding the gamers.
Yeah, couldn't say it better myself right now.
I wouldn't get scrot. I'm gonna be like, hey man, you won 2 Melty Bloods.
You should pull up here right now. You're asking them to pull like a zombie move right there, putting Maturino winnings for some of these pots. On the other things, if I remember correctly, what was it? It was Granblue recently that they like put it all in there. It was pretty crazy for the South American community event.
Right.
got completely different things going on here in North America right now. It's going to be Yusoro versus Papple. I have not seen Papple before at a WASD event, but Yusoro is a very common name there. New York Arcade main. They've been kicking it for, I don't know, since day one, I feel like, on MBTL.
So last time Papple was here, they had to fight against Hyde, and they were able to keep up with Hyde's style, but Hyde was just able to take the advantage full on, kind of like how Magnus did in the last match. So this is our return. We'll be able to see how well he's improved. But going from Hyde, one New York representative, to the next with Yusoro, he's very used to just throw it in general. So. He's getting the gauntlet right now. Yusoro's still working on this perfect. Eat this level 3. Melty blood.
Yeah, I really have nothing to say. That was just a clean can of whoop ass right there. But let's see what Papple has to offer right now. A full 4 bars is certainly something to start off right now and can jumpstart this round for them.
Yeah, to give a little history for you, Toledo, he, as far as I know, he came from Plus R, because that's where I remember hearing his name.
Oh, yeah.
Also plays Strive and Faust player, so I have to support in some way.
Understandable.
He's very good in both of them. I feel he's still finding his sea legs here in Lumina. Working well so far since he's in round 3 here with Yusoro.
Yeah, but right now it feels like Yusoro's got a lot to show right now. But one of the big things that Papple's showing that Yusoro has been able to take advantage of a lot has been holding down that 1D. We've seen a couple of false shield hits right now already, and a couple of outright shield breaks, I feel like, in Yusoro's favor right now. Going for the stagger record. There's again the crouching shield right there, but Yusoro ready to mash after the shield B counter. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If I had to guess what button Papple was going for, I think I saw like 5C startup, but Yusoro was just like, I got life to play with, whatever.
I'll slam the button. We'll see what happens. I think that's a pretty good position to kind of roll the die and just say, hey, if I mash it and it works out, I literally win. Oh no, I'm dealing with, like, worst case scenario, oh no, I'm dealing with Roa Oki, but I'm Arcade, so that's not going to be the worst thing ever.
But
especially with the resources.
Yeah, I'm arguing with full resources. What am I going to do?
Yeah, oh no!
And my DP is down. What was he?
Yeah. Going for the single overhead right now into the low. Whoa, great 5A challenge right there from Yusoro. Cross under as well.
Yeah, that's the experience that you have to respect from Yusoro. Like, you gotta think how many times that has Hyde done that to him, where like that's just a natural reaction for Yusoro as soon as he sees the pressure stop.
Yeah, a couple of Moonskill elbows swinging wildly, but Papple unfazed. However, gonna get clipped by the Moonskill DP. This should be the start for Yusoro. However, got a couple more buttons to press. Yeah.
3C into Moonskill DP. Well, alright, Papple's still staying alive here. Getting a nice combo back to the corner here in the West Coast.
Small little drop here, but still...
Yeah, he's still holding on to that 1D.
I know. Okay. EX cancel right there. Unblockable. Nice. Okay. I think they wanted to dash forward so they can make sure that the 3C hit correctly there. Because otherwise that could have been very awkward.
5C works too. That could have been it, actually. I think he wanted 5C, but then saw like, oh, this will whip for sure.
Yeah, that's just one of those situations where that is A-okay to adjust for the awkward height there. Gonna get the soft knockdown, empty jump low. Counter hit as well. Yusoro was mashing something. Alright, blood heat right now. Oh my goodness. Went for the throw. Alright, now to see if Yusoro is a shielded truther. Oh, and there it is.
Oh, he is.
Truth is, we out here, and Papple is definitely cognizant of that situation.
Is that the new terminology for STG? If it's Union, it's Antec Gang. If it's Lumina, it's Shield Truther Gang.
I am going to file that in my back pocket, but I feel like Imp was probably going to use that for some new merch later on.
He thought in the back of his head as soon as said that, yo, let's go.
Ooh, and there we go. Double overhead will get Papple the game. Very much needed. It felt like that first game was a big sweep in Yusoro's favor, but now Papple bringing in some action right now.
He looks a little woken up. Again, with his plus R history, you gotta think like how many crazy characters has he had to deal with. You got Abba, you got Chip, Anji, Slayer. He's probably used to this momentum and is just trying to get to Yusoro's pace. Like, okay, you play like this.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You have to kind of... Plus R is a type of game, I feel, where there are so many crazy situations that happen, and you just have to figure it out. And Lumina definitely carries that sentiment in different ways, of course, but still.
Oh, raw 2T.
Gonna be a good starter here.
Yes, TK Ribcage, let's go my combos.
Alright, getting started right now. Moonskill DP will get Yusoro out of the corner right now. A lot of damage as well. What in the world? That is
like sliver.
nearly going to kill.
Oh, damn, I was
insane.
right. Sliver.
I believe in you. Oh my god,
Oh,
the shield
no.
A counter, cleaning it up right there.
Alright, just looking for a little bit of meter and movement, I respect it. And the hit confirm here.
Yusoro feeling like they're finally kind of on top of things in this round. Never mind, I was wrong for a moment.
Back to the corner with you. Nice! Gonna bait the DP. What was Yusoro looking for?
And I'm not sure, we didn't even see a dash startup from Papple either. They just went for it, assuming that Papple was going to continue their offense up close. And that is going to be a big start for Papple's offense right now. Already looking clean. They should be able to take it off of the next hit. Will they get it is the big question. He coming in from Yusoro. There's the 2A starter. Can he clean it up?
Spend it.
Yeah, spend that money. Might be able to be a little greedy here. Oh,
wait, what
no! How did that drop? If that's the round, that's going to stink for a while. One bar for Yusoro. Okay, that was probably meant to be a different option right there, but it came out as 236B. DP from Yusoro right now. 2C like connects. This should be it. 2 bars for Arcwade. Yeah, she definitely kills here. And that is tragic. That is rough.
Unfortunate. I'm not even sure what happened. I saw the 3 bars. Like I think it was right here. Like I definitely saw the 3 bars. Oh no, this is after the fact. Yeah. Papple was trying to create distance, but Yusoro had the quick recognition. All right, he went for his double jump. I'm gonna go under, get the kill here. But something before that, like.
Yeah, I don't know how it dropped, and Yusoro just like shielded through the entire super. I have no clue what happened.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a drop on like an arc drive input, or if that was trying to be like it was either that or trying to be very meter efficient, but the combo prorated too much. There wasn't much hits done. Like either way, that is rough. However, is the winner side bracket, so they will have a chance in loser side, but they've got a long path ahead of them right now. Got a lot of players, which means you have a lot of rounds to make it out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, he has to fight against CG, and then he may have to fight Gorgovich, DrackMae, or Blitz Sprite. Damn. So far, this has honestly been a lot of like. No one has done any terrible decision making, any terrible mishaps. But, I mean, besides the one that just happened, I think that was just like a misinput, or like, as you said, Towito, just like too much proration in the combo. But like, just honestly, small adjustments that could easily get fixed and patched out.
Yeah, it's also like the level of all the matches that we've seen have, in general, been pretty close. Like even the 2-0s, nothing's been a blowout. It's they're all very solid players.
Yeah.
What is Reaper's name?
I don't know. Funny enough, I know Reaper more for playing BlazBlue. I'm pretty sure they play Relius.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if you are 100% right, I'm pretty sure that's where Reaper comes from, is BlazBlue.
Yeah.
So you're saying he's Towito's people. Alright, I got some questions about the name right now.
Well, I won't lie, the playing MASH is definitely a bit unexpected here right now. MASH, of course, being a bit relatively new. Pretty good pressure. Oh my goodness.
It's working out, and I think it's a better choice than Miyako, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. Damn, trying to ADP out?
Not gonna work out for Tamaki right now.
Not
gonna be able to kill. Yeah. Had to run a little bit differently to probably go for the grab the kill, but
damn, Reaper moving around like a ninja right now.
Yeah, that's probably one of the cool things about MASH, I would say in general. Her approach options can be pretty obnoxious to deal with if the MASH is doing it properly. you know, her shield tackle, her like 2 different dive kicks with their different strengths as well, and the moon skill version. So a lot of options around in order to kind of play with your opponent and where they're expecting you to be. And of course, just pretty solid pressure in general.
Right now, I'm watching Black Widow if she got Captain America's shield right now. Okay, BTP out of there. Finally, something to fight against with. No! Stars and stripes!
Alright, getting out of there. Avoiding some of those big crouching normals from Tamaki right now. Playing a pretty good job around the spacing there. Might want to go for perhaps an IC shield tackle to armor through it, but we'll see what happens later.
Hey. I need backup!
Alright. Solid start. Not even going for the key toss right there on the Oki. Okay.
Tamaki has not been responding at all to the B teleports.
We recognize those flashes. And we dropped the combo. That is unfortunate. I think the auto combo just straight up whiff. That is rough.
Charging star!
Alright. And again, there are those options.
Oh, you were in the air!
Yeah, Mash just gets to go around the screen in so many confusing ways. So if you're looking to, you know, air to air her, or even anti-air her, it can be pretty rough.
It just because it's like, oh well, she's in the air, and if she goes for like her moon skill stuff, or just the fact that she's in the air, you can like maneuver out of her range, and it's like you can attempt that, but if you do, you give her space. You could miss space yourself and get hit. Oh well,
Yeah.
What if I shield? Well, they're in the air. They can. Oh well, they can get an air throw. That's for one thing.
Yeah, it's a matter of just kind of playing it patiently. Sometimes you just gotta let them go to the ground, right? And Melty basics is you always count the air actions until you really start engaging to catch their landing. But sometimes Mash will just end up diving early or diving late or switching up their timings, and it can be difficult to contest. But right now, Tamaki
That was the first
mounting
time
their
the BT
offense.
got used up.
Yeah. Well, the NegaReaper still is in Moon Drive, so they got a little bit to work with right here for their Moon skills.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
was
use
just
it right
about to
now,
say,
but
nice shield.
yeah.
Gotta keep mindful of the MS charging star. What's next? 3 bars. Oh, okay. We're gonna save it for the next round, for the next meal, and we get an extra stick of butter for ourselves.
4 tablespoons to work with right now. The recipe doesn't call for it, but by God, it's helpful.
We don't need it, but when we use it, by God, it's delicious.
It tastes good. All right. Good throw from Tamaki right now, but again, it's strange to me, but they really haven't been using a lot of their keys. That's probably some of the first times I've seen them use it in neutral right there. The keys are extremely powerful for Noel, so you really do want to implement them wherever you can, especially for Oki, neutral control, and so on and so forth. But sometimes the mix doesn't need keys behind it. Tamaki cleaning up that game right now, keeping it even at 1-1.
Yeah, it seems so far that it's just like kind of how we had with Papple versus Yosuro during the first match, just like needing to see how the pace is. What are we thinking, Reaper? What are we thinking? Okay, we're still sticking to Mash. But yeah, just like seeing how the pace is, seeing how the player reacts, because like the big positive for this game that I think is like, even if shield can still be annoying, that's still a tell that you can read from your opponent. Just like, okay, you do this, you shield here, let me make the adjustments.
Yeah, I think the big thing for French bread games in general is calling out defensive option selects from your opponent. The cycling of them has always been a pretty big part of the game, and Melty Blood type Lumina is certainly no exception to that. Charging. But again, Tamaki has time and time again been ready to moon drive and then shield it for a punish here. NegaReaper needs to find something a little bit different to do there in those kinds of situations. Alright.
I love that Tamaki reacted with the shield, but he keeps getting bonked by the teleport. But like honestly, if you have your A shielded like in that situation, you can wait a bit and then react with C.
That is true. Oh my god, showing a shield right there. Good bar from Tamaki.
That was just, I need the DP and then 2B having to come out.
Yeah, and again, Tamaki looking for the landing right there, but NegaReaper opts for one of the various dives and then switches up the timing here. Going for the heat here.
Moon
Cancel
drive.
EX move. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. trying to bet it all in that situation with the arc drive is going to leave Tamaki nearly starved of resources going into this potential set-ending round.
They're both nude right now in terms of moon drive. Whoa, okay, that was scary. The dive from up top. Again, getting bonked in the head by from behind.
Good right now.
Okay.
Still opting for that icy charging star. Maybe looking for an Abare option here from Tamaki, but okay. No,
okay, charge heat.
Okay. Heat back in kind. And what a moon skill.
You're not dead. This is kind of like an okay. Yeah, it's an okay level 3. Throw? You have so many mountains to climb if you can make this comeback.
Yeah. Air throw here, no. Trying to shield back, but again, like you pointed out, shield B follow-up.
Yeah, I mean, Reaper, he saw no adjustments there. The one adjustment that Tamaki had, like, it was him reacting too fast, and he just kept to it.
Sheesh.
I like the attempt there, just to try and get extra damage, but okay. As you said, gotta look at all the resources, and that's how the basics of Melty go.
That's just, yeah, that really is just how it could crumble there. But I believe we're pretty much going to be quickly moving on to our next set coming up here. If I remember correctly, this will be Shishi versus Erase My Sorrow. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
You are correct. We're gonna run 3 of top 16. We're gonna run all. I was gonna run all 4 to let losers catch up, but I didn't manage to catch Isoro and Shinigami before they started. So we're gonna run the bottom 3. We're gonna see Shishi versus Erase My Sorrow, Piko versus Magnets, and then Low versus NegaReaper.
Cool. Should be exciting to see. Right now, oh my goodness. Because Low, if I remember correctly, is PCL, yeah?
Yes.
So this might be yet another week where the PCLs have to battle for dominance.
The New York PCLs, someone stop them.
You can't, it's impossible.
I swear, there's always like 3
have
PCLs
Low.
in like top 8.
We have Magnets. We have Omni, who's not here. Someone stop those darn New Yorkers.
It's because she's OD. Her buttons are really good. I just feel like her combo routes were kind of hard, so it took people like a minute to get situated with her.
I think for that, it's just like there's so much technically like combo opportunities that like optimizing them, like using everything to optimize them is like, damn, this is doing way too much hit stun and hit deterioration.
Yeah.
Oh, but if I keep it simple here, then everything is steady and I still get high damage. Okay, PCL is actually simpler than I thought. Damn it, we got Yokai too. What is going on? These darn New Yorkers.
Yokai and Fox chilling. Hey, how's it going, y'all? I didn't get the chance to chill with Fox all that much at Taku. That feels bad.
You gotta come to New York now.
I do. I would like to go to New York in the future. I just need to find a time. This October is busy as hell. I'm gonna be.
Will, just like how the chat will and should put some money in the Matcherino.
Of course.
17 codes left. About 100 people watching. We should be able to polish off the codes at the very least.
Yeah, let's keep it simple. Let's get these codes done. Get the players a bit more cash in their hands.
Teapot.
Right now. I swear, again, everybody wants to. I say this almost every other time, but everybody always has like a really weird, different like Steam name or like a PSN name right there. But yeah, this will be Shishi versus Erase My Sorrow.
No.
This is going to be yet another Kouma. Let's see if they're going to press buttons quite as much as we saw earlier, or if they need to take it a bit slower.
Well, I do recall from last Lumina event, Shishi is a believer of 3C, so he'll definitely be using it as an anti-air, he'll be using it as a footsie tool. So let's see if Sorrow can convince him to use some other tactics, change his style a bit here and there.
Well, it all depends on the fuzzy jump situation and kind of the way how Erase My Sorrow opts to approach is kind of the big thing here. Gonna pop the Moon Drive? No. Spend the meter in order to stay safe. Just waiting out the situation, getting the meter passively, showing the 3C right there. Covers an amazing range in front of Kouma in case they either dash up at you with a button or they try to IAD at you. It's honestly just an amazing tool overall, especially after the buffs.
Woo,
nice fuzzy jump out. Okay. Kind of waiting out the situation here. Both players very respectful of each other's neutral options. But the JB will be the big starter.
I'm gonna say, like, they both playing at the same range. They don't want to commit. And now Sorrow with the Oki opportunity here, super meaty. Doesn't see the heat though.
Yeah, opting for the guard cancel heat right there. Following very closely with the JA, but no dice. Heat goes relatively unused, but the surprising dive kick right there will net Shishi the first hit right now. All right, going for the left right. Oh, jumps over the 2A, but unable to punish right there. All right, jailed. No air unblockable situation, however.
2B
oh, wow.
Doesn't read it. Alright, oh, and seconds left on the clock.
Oh my goodness, and just caught the mash from Shishi. Gonna end the round, so they're gonna be in install for the remainder, for at least the next game, at least the next round. I always forget if it's the entire match.
Okay, I'll pull up. You know, if Shiki wins by that, I'd want him to do the smirk while putting on the glasses, you know?
I would love to see that, but unfortunately that is just a quality of life feature that has not been implemented yet. Alright, that's the first usage of those new specials. Going to backdash right now, just trying to keep the tempo, but there's the Rekka. Honestly, yeah. If you just go for like 2 hits of Rekka, you're pretty safe, especially if you do the 4 version so that you're not going as far. It's a great way of stuffing the space in front of you. And you don't have to deal with as nearly big punish on whiff as like 5C or 2C. Oh, but this is going to be a big starter right now. Oh,
and nothing from
shield in
Shishi?
response. Very late heat right there in response to the charge 5C, but Sour cleans it up right there in stylish fashion with the arc drive, winning game 1.
Call me Junyo Nun.
Because
that's 14. So 7 times 2, because he got the level 3 twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quick math.
I wasn't thinking that hard, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't thinking that hard. We're moving back to it. So far, what's defined this set has been that patient neutral until somebody gets an explosive starter here.
Ooh, great 2B. I don't know the options there. What's the next follow-up? Gonna go for the side switch, denying it with the moon drive.
Yeah, try to swing into it, but still invuln it looked like right there. Sarah's gonna be able to get a pretty good start here in terms of the damage race right now. Oh my, you did wake up for BC. You are an animal. Okay. Goes for the throw right there. Noting Shishi's shield right there. Charge 5C. Trying to show a lot more offensive options right now. Following up on the tech, however, Shishi with the throw there. Guard cancel heat. Now we're back to neutral. Sara's going to gain a lot of health here if Shishi does not keep this pressure airtight. Gets the JA. Nice anti-air. Should be able to clean it up right now. You can opt for 2-bar super. Oh, no. Big drop right now. Alright, Sara going for the drive. Yeah, they have not busted that out at all in the previous game. Now we got another tool to implement it with, and with the moon drive, of course, that charge 5C is faster. Guard cancel heat right now. He's betting it all right here.
The heat's already done, so you only got so much to play with.
Starved of resources, but the pressure is mounting for Shishi. They have to find something, but they get caught by the counter hit right now.
It's gonna be raw damage, but like, yeah, even with the meter usage, it's not gonna be enough for the kill, unfortunately.
One more touch here. Moon drive.
Nice
back to neutral. 20 seconds left on the clock. Sorrow could go for the timeout here, but they can't moon charge too much. Heat's gonna get Shishi a bit of health. Sorrow's unable to build up the meter for it, but the 2-2B is not gonna be enough. The 2B.
Oh, he went for MS slide.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Back into the next round. Shishi has a chance here to at least keep it even. There's the 3C. Yeah. Catching the jump attempt from Sorrow.
2B catching the jump back. Or possibly backdash, because as Lo had pointed out, I'm starting to see a lot of backdashes coming from Sorrow.
Yeah, they're opting for it a lot, and that's another option that Rekka would be able to cover if Shishi opts for it. They have a lot of resources to make it safe if they really want to fully commit to every hit of it. 2-2C, but we moon drive back in kind, keeping it back to neutral.
Let me press my pause button real quick. Hold up. Wow, the backdash is working out for Sorrow.
Man, the 6BC wasn't even enough to cover it. I think that's a really good option for Shishi to go for there, but just not quite there, you know. You always hate those situations where you're right, but not really right enough in terms of the execution. But there's the raw 5C, just waiting out a button from Shishi there. Not going to be able to kill despite spending the meter. They just want the hard knockdown right here. Not quite there for Moon Drive. Going to get 2-1-4 seed here. Opting for the Rekka Oki.
Oh my god, they're respecting each other so much.
Yeah, a lot of trades on the Moon Drives right now to keep themselves at bay in neutral. Gonna opt for the finish right there.
Almost had the meter, but not quite there yet. Alright, now the bar for Shishi. Oh, but the air unblockable.
Yeah, and despite being on Kouma, Shishi's opting for a lot of jump situations there. They really want to get an air-to-air with JA, but you gotta remember that Koma's air options are so limited, and his anti-airs are so powerful that you're really better off just maintaining a ground game if your opponent opts to take to the skies that frequently. Slide here, and another backdash, but it's getting unpunished right now from Shishi here. 3BC will call out the jump. Going for the confirmed here. Not going to side swap to put Sorrow in the corner, but, I mean, God, look at the carry right there. Almost 4K off of all of that.
Yep.
Look at the charge 5Cs. They are not quite ready for that. They do not want to gamble the shield starter right there. The counter hit damage from Tono is so powerful here. Gonna go into the install now as well. One bar left.
Hey!
Here's the overhead. Get the OTG as well. What's the knockdown?
He just needs the unblockable, like once. It should be enough.
4 bars for Shishi. Going into Bloody right now. Look at all that health getting recovered now. Backing up, just waiting out interaction, but again, blowing their air option, so Sorrow just gets to cross under them. Not ready for the overhead right there.
Oh,
false shield hit right there. Again, opting for that crouching shield when Sorrow's been showing a lot of the 5C and charge 5C. Not going to work out too well. Oh, and the feint into 2C. Good hit right there from Sorrow to close out the set. Man. Really clean offense right there from Sorrow. And again, just keeping themselves at bay. When you force Kouma to play out these extended neutral situations, it's rough for him, quite frankly. And Sorrow, with their movement and their offense, really made a work of Shishi in those last rounds.
Yeah, I can appreciate how Sorrow took the advantage of the entirety of the situation, because throughout the whole, like, the matches that we saw, it was just, all right, get the hit, a little bit of pressure, but then it's like, all right, I'm just going to create distance, you know, kind of play like a Marvel 3 style of neutral, because like I know you're Kouma, I don't want to play against you. 3C is your tag.
Well, I would say, I don't know, I don't play enough Marvel. I can't really make the comparison to that, but I would say it's just a general defensive playstyle, right? Like, I know how to establish myself in neutral. I've shown these buttons. We both respect each other. I think that I have better maneuverability, and I can sneak my way out of these situations. So I'm just going to wait for the right hits. When I get them, I'm going to make sure I convert off of them well and transition into my offense, right? And then on top of that, right, there were so many movement options that were not called out. I feel shades of a set I had before, but when your opponent's opting for the backdashes there, you just have to be bold and do the deep dashes. And Kouma can cover it well. Like, he does not have a lack of options to cover that. Deep dash 5C, deep dash 2C. We saw the 6BC only get used once in order to try to look for the backdash there. Right? Like, Kouma has so many active hitboxes to kind of cover those options, and we didn't get the chance to see it. And hell, you could even do IC 236B and then whiff cancel into 236C if you're really about it. Like, there's a lot of things that you could do there that I would like to see them implement, but we haven't gotten the chance yet. But we're seeing a whole different set right now. This is going to be Magnets versus Piko here, PCL versus Vlov. Remember, we're in a very heavenly top 16 here. This determines who can get into winner side's top 8. And let me tell you, I would not want to be in loser side at any point of the bracket, but at this stage of the game, it can get rough.
Yeah, we kind of have to take a quick look right after this match, but I know with either one of these players, if they happen to hit the health bracket, it truly will be hell for whoever's still alive down there. Yeah, right now, Magnus, the French bread extraordinaire right now. Damn, just take it. Hey, oh my goodness! It's playing so fast. It really kind of feels like I'm watching Eltnum from him right now. Like it's his own flavor of PCL that just feels. It's got that taste of Eltnum.
What are we calling the players' playstyles food now?
Well, certain players are like when you see how they play and you see it implemented in other games, it's like this just makes sense, you know?
I can kind of see what you mean. There's a long running inside joke between me and my friend describing someone's play as fine dining. But all that aside, right now, Magnets maintaining their offense right there, showing the overhead right there with the charge 5B. Piko now acknowledging and blocking it accordingly right there. There's the IAD. Gonna be great damage here. Send them off to full screen as well. Have fun playing with me at full screen.
Yeah, I think
there's the 2-2X as well.
I think they should really just nice snipe using the B fireball.
Yeah, and again, Piko just holding firm. No need to really go for any crazy movement and whatnot. Like, I am at such a big life advantage as a zoner. Like, I'm doing perfectly fine here. Backdashing right there on the 2C. Air unblockable. Good recognition. We've seen that from them before.
He's gonna do about 3.7. Yup.
Solid damage here. I think that was a whiffed IAD right there. I think that was IAD in order to chase, or just go for the overhead there. But unfortunately, that whiff is going to be super big. Getting Magnets their start on the offense here for this round. Dashing in right there.
Oh, good double jump out. Getting the punish on the throw attempt.
Alright, send them back off the full screen. Mood charge. Looking for that 2-bar.
I'm not sure with the overhead. I was going to say, I'm not sure if I agree with the rush down, but the 6C charge securing the deal.
Yeah, and when Vlov has 2 bars in there, that situation gets so much more dangerous, because if you get caught in the air, not only are you going to get air unblockable, you're going to eat another EX move on top of that in order to close out. And that is not a situation you want to be in.
Yeah, there's barely any scaling compared to, like, you know, Roa doing it near the end of his combo.
Yeah. Ooh, a 2C, okay.
Okay.
Alright, send them off to full screen. Magnets taking that screen presence, but the BC follow from Piko. Alright, gonna be a pretty regular combo right now. Nothing too new here. Going for the safe jump, backs up and goes low for the 2B. Good block from Magnets.
And just keep on going with the plus frames, get the pressure going as well. Gonna catch him with the overhead again.
Yeah, cracked open there. Still a lot of bar to work with here. One more hit will definitely do it. Moondrive is available if Piko wants to spend it to help seal the deal, but not going to be needed right there. And now, Piko is at set point here in top 16. Oh god, that GB just barely whiffing.
Good jump out. That was almost scary for Piko.
Yeah. I like the idea of the Moondrive right there after the fireball, checking for an opponent's option and seeing if there's either an air unblockable that can come afterwards, or maybe like, hey, here's a quick stomp because you thought you could jump immediately. Good shield situation, but still, the movement from both players right now. The IAD will be the starter for Piko again. Good hits there. Bit of a drop, but not looking too terrible. Alright, only goes for one overhead. Opened up by the stomps right there, and that will be it.
I agree with it. Keep the distance. Don't need to overextend. Life lead is healthy. Why you gotta rush in? You know, you're Vlov. You're fire Vlov. Make them hold the pressure.
Yeah, there's not really much that you have to kind of do there in that situation, right? You have a big life lead, and on top of that, you still have access to a lot of options that would stuff things that PCL ordinarily would like to do at that kind of distance in neutral, right? A lot of the stomps kind of interrupt either a 2C or, you know, some of the charging moves as well. Really good play from Piko right there, moving into winner side of top 16 here. And it sounds like
from a
Oh, sorry?
potential, I
Is
said
it?
saving us from a potential PCL mirror. Yeah, we're gonna run.
True.
Oh, this is top 8. So
This is
Piko
not top
made
8.
Top 8.
Oh,
Top
Piko,
16.
Pico's in top 8 now. Yeah, that was top 16.
Yeah.
yes.
And good for him because I think this is their first time getting top 8 for Waz.
Well, this, funny enough, speaking of the PCLs from earlier, this determines whether or not we end up seeing a PCL mirror anyway in loser side, or at least the potential for it.
I had to
Yeah.
point out the New York PCLs. Now they're gonna have to do a. I'm trying to remember the movie, but whatever. More or less, they're gonna have to off each other with their guns.
Highlander or something else? Well, Highlander's not good.
The Japanese killing game one.
Battle Royale?
Battle Royale.
Yeah, call that, yes. Alright, heat right there from low. Wants to maintain presence right there in neutral. Doesn't really want to be on the back foot, quite frankly, against Miyako. And given NegaReaper, they can definitely sometimes throw a lot of things, and suddenly things go from bad to worse if you're on defense against them. And right now, low maintaining.
You said it.
Yeah. Low just maintaining good spacing right now to just keep NegaReaper's like defensive options contained. There's the moon skill stomp, however.
Yeah. Ooh, where are you heading?
Oh my, just got caught by the falling JB here.
I think
One
this
bar,
can kill.
definitely enough to kill here.
Hey. Yeah, I mean, thinking about it for Reaper, his character choices don't really do well against a character like PCL. I think Mash has a harder time since PCL would rather be in the air and cover that space. So you have Mash that's really good at dealing with the grounded approach, and it's like Mash isn't gonna reach anywhere. With at least Miyako, like she's got jump B, jump C, but still very stubby normal. So I'm not sure how Reaper can make the comeback here.
Yeah, gonna have to rely on either dash blocking, perhaps a Tetsuzanko, although I'll be frank, that's a very YOLO option right there. Either way, it looks like they just wanted to stay on the Miyako instead of the Mash right here, but we might see a character switch depending on how the rest of this game goes. Right now, however, stuck in neutral here, NegaReaper trying to find an opportunity, gets it with the throw here.
I'm surprised no reset, honestly, unless he suspects low. Oh, nice shield out.
Shield counter, however, gets NegaReaper out of the situation, but you can't just YOLO jump with shield there. You're gonna get caught up by something here. I understand the option in order to try to get past some of PCL's air unblockable hits, but that situation is still begging for you to get jailed right there. It's not necessarily ideal.
And Reaper trying to go for something right after that 5C, and yeah, you just, as long as you don't drop it. Okay, yeah, you did.
Not quite dead, but very close to it. There's the EX Tetsuzanko, heat, trying to get a little bit of health, but the ADP will catch them right there.
I was gonna say too, like Reaper really has to maneuver well, only has 12 seconds left as long as heat was up, but nah, not this time.
Yeah. And right now we're in character select. Yeah, it looks like NegaReaper wants to switch characters here. Or perhaps put on a different color. We've seen that happen before.
Nope, going for the Mash this time. I could see it with like some buttons being able to contest jump B and jump C being very strong. 2B may actually be an answer to try and deal with PCL's jump charge Cs. This isn't a matchup that I like really see a lot of, funny enough. Because there are a couple of Mashes in New York, but everyone's like, oh, she's a secondary, or oh, she's just trying it out, you know.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot. We haven't seen any like character specialists on Mash like yet, I would say. Still though, playing out the neutral very slowly here. NegaReaper just opting to gain that meter passively for the next interaction here. Throw is teched, ADP whiffs, but low snakes their way out. Alright, low now on offense. Again, just the way they position themselves at kind of like the middle of like 2C range, right? They want to look for any potential jump outs. They want to look for the dash up. They really want to be able to check a dash block as well. Just a pretty good spot to place yourself right there for PCL pressure, and not really committing too heavily to mix-ups, right? They just kind of want to keep them trapped and contained rather than necessarily like go for any crazy mix. Not that BCL exactly has like wild mix per se, like as it stands.
But that's what Lo has been taking advantage of for sure. Just like he's been showing Reaper only that the jump JC, and he's got him thinking enough that like he's stand shielding like right there. He tried to jump shield in the last match, and he's making him look at shadows more or less.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair to say here. Tried JC's whiff, but there's the hit from NegaReaper. Let's see if this is what they need to get started on their offense and build momentum in this round. Good to confirm here, gets the throw, but takes him out of the corner. Not sure why. Okay, throwing back into the corner here. But there's the BDP. Oh, another DP.
Yeah, invincibility breaking through the armored moves. Gonna take him from the east coast to the west.
Pretty good positioning right here as well. Looking pretty good, but both moon drives are spent here. Oh,
I got booted.
Oh, come on.
And we don't know what
I got booted.
next.
I don't know why. Damn, that is very unfortunate.
Not too sure either, but
It says that they're still playing.
They are still playing. Like, they're fine. I just got booted. Damn. This happened last Monday as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That is unfortunate. FGO multiverse theory. It was too hype. It was too hype. That's the reason why.
The gacha was too strong. We went past UR.
Well, I guess while they do this, I was planning to run an ad after this that anyone coming in during top 8 wouldn't get hit, so I'll just run it now. While we wait to figure out what happened for the results.
Alrighty.
Let me also at them so they know to tell me the results. Ads blob sweat. Yeah. Let me at Low and NegaReaper. Damn, that's unfortunate. All right. Also, while I wait to get the results from them, I'm gonna shield the Matcherino as well.
Sure.
We got 11 codes left. We got 121 people watching at the moment. There's definitely at least 11 of you that haven't used the codes. You can just click the link in chat and then click that blue claim code button on the right hand side. You'll put 25 free cents into the pot. We do have stretch goals. The more money into the pot, the more people get paid out. So at 150, top 4 gets paid out, 320, top 6, and 660, top 8. They all sound kind of far away, but we've been on a roll, definitely hitting top 4, and actually been hitting top 8 a couple times for the online payouts. So if you have any money just kind of sitting in your Matcherino account, don't feel like cashing it out, please consider donating it and upgrading the pot for the gamers. Is Matcherino better than Start GG? They serve different functions entirely. And it looks like Low took it 2-0.
All right.
All right, so no mirror. That's good.
No mirror. Losers are catching up right now. We've got our winner side of top 8 set. We're still waiting on a couple sets to finish for losers. Let me actually, I can pull up the winner side at least for us to take a look at. Yeah, so we're gonna have Yasoro versus Ease My Sorrow, and then Piko versus Low for winner semis. And then on losers, they're slowly trickling in. It looks like JurassicOri just made it into losers, taking out Shishi 2-1. Magnets as well coming in.
And then I believe as well, yeah. JurassicOri taking that, and then Tamaki versus Shinigami is going on as well. And there's NegaReaper versus CG. I forget if you already said that. Apologies if you did. But yeah, okay. Looks like Magnets also took their set. So the PCLs do in fact live on. One in
there's
winner
still-
side, one in loser side.
There's still an opportunity for them to meet and shoot each other off.
I swear to God, if it's a friggin' PCL Grand Finals, it is truly a conspiracy amongst
They're
character names.
doing it for Omni. That's all it is. Omni couldn't make it. They had to represent some way, shape, or form.
I didn't even realize how many PCLs, like, I feel like she was kind of a unicorn for a minute, and then somehow she just kind of like crept in there.
The big buttons.
That's true. Massive ones, to be honest. That 2C.
I'm looking more at the 5C, just like how it can
Oh,
cover
that's
the
true.
air
5C
approach.
does everything. Dude,
Yeah.
that's like Wagner 5C. It's just like, I'm going to stand right outside of the corner. I'm just going to hit it. It's going to do everything.
If you jump out, I technically get the air unblockable because you jumped, and I have 5C.
PCL is more of a crime than Vlov on God. I'm so sorry, but that's just very wrong. That is, oof, you're bugging right there. I'm speaking as a Kouma main. You're bugging. You're actually bugging to like an insane degree. I will leave it at that because otherwise I'm gonna sound like a dickhead.
I mean, we had a lot of
Yeah,
opportunities. I believe in JurassicOri making it to at least top 4, and there's still an opportunity for Magnus to make it there as well.
No.
So
Yeah.
we'll have some facts, you know. We'll have some information that we can go by.
Yeah, and I understand the hatred for PCL is Kouma. That sucks. But Vlov is worse in almost every way. But sometimes it's just a matter of preference. I'm not gonna take that away from anybody. Anyway, we got way different characters here. Anyway, it's gonna be Sar versus Yusoro. Again, Tono versus Arkwit here. Oh, kind of a lower matchup.
Wow,
No works in brackets though, sadly.
It's a story match.
Yeah. Now I wonder if we're gonna see kind of that extended neutral play from Sara earlier, or if Yusoro just kind of opts for a bit more of an aggressive style to kind of counteract that. And here we go.
Yeah, I was gonna answer that as like, well, Yusoro will always rush you down, and again, for his last match with Papple, he'll look out for your jump options, and I don't think he's gonna let you breathe. Oh, the combo drop, however, is gonna give Sora a chance to fight back.
Alright, there's the hard knockdown here. Oh, sees the shield, but still swings into it. I wouldn't say bravery. I think it was expecting him to release the shield, but sometimes we just gotta hold that 1D. The shield does deplete over time, but Yusoro's looking pretty healthy on resources in general. Oh my god, great job going for the shield A right there. And no, fantastic moon drive, but punish is dropped. I'm just waiting for the next hit, you know, I'm trying to make it more dramatic, I say.
Alright, I'll give you Sora that. I mean, that was good reactions. Oh, just like reacting to the 2C, still gonna push him all over to the west coast side. Seeing the V teleport.
Alright, looking good right here from Yusoro. Let's see what mix-up we got after this. High, low, left, right. It's gonna be left as a
maybe
mid.
expecting a low shield.
Perhaps. Goes for the throw here. Forcing the heat out of Sara as well. This is looking pretty dang good. However, Sara does manage to squeeze in an arc drive right now. Going to go into install. A couple of extra tools available right now. There it is, the overhead. Now, funny enough, Sara has not gone for the low option or the knife slashes yet off of that. If I'm Yusoro and if I've seen some of those stream matches earlier, I'm definitely keeping in mind just blocking eye the moment I see that stance come out. Alright, Yusoro going for a couple frame traps on the Rekka. There is
the shield, yup,
yeah.
and that should be dead. No, the drop! Oh, Yusoro, please stop. Just...
You can't be playing with our hearts like that. You can't be playing with our hearts like that.
Next time I see him, I'm gonna be like, yo, you need a better PlayStation controller. Come on, man. Get those confirms, please.
Alright, here we go. Backing off right now. Sara not really trying to do too much, but again, Yusoro is taking a lot of space as a result. However, as a result of some good movement options, suddenly things are looking real good for Shiki Tono right now. Going for the EX right there. Gonna be a hard knockdown. Get the throw. High-low. Good block from Yusoro here.
Then you still the turn.
Yeah, I like the fuzzy jump on the repeat, but Not able to challenge afterwards. That 5C was so easy. Good confirm here. Going for the icy
Backdash.
5C. A really good job from Yusoro to jail Sorrow down to the ground, but just unable to generate a an air unblockable right there. Couldn't quite adjust Sorrow's height to set that up.
Let's see the Yusoro adjustment. Whoa! Well, he didn't see
Plus
the first
frames,
time.
whiff on the throw info.
Yeah. The mental damage plus frames.
Yeah, and I want to highlight that delay 5A a bit later in terms of how you want to structure your offense sometimes here. Right now, however, we're keeping it up. There's the counter at 5B. I'm surprised that frame trapped, actually. That's shocking. However, what's not super okay,
no.
never mind. Big drop right now, resulting in Sorrow getting away with the heat here. Try 5B is shielded. Good blocks right now, not challenging the backdash yet right there. The 5C not hitting there. Could opt for the 2A, 2C, or opt for an elbow right there in order to cover that. However, another drop combo there.
I just want to see him use the... I want to see
gambling
him use the meter. I
gambling
want to see him keep these combos.
Might see a blood heat after, as a result of this interaction afterwards. Sorrow's gotta be looking for that, right? Right?
Probably. Right there? No? Alright, out of the corner, that's fine. He still has enough life to play with, but yeah, all the chip that Sorrow is applying is gonna count.
Oh, there's the blood heat, still managing to come out. Lots of regen here. Gets the JC, but no follow-up.
Plus 6.
All it takes is one more mix. Oh my god, and a couple of big whiffs. Giving Sorrow so many chances in these situations.
15 seconds left on the clock, so Sorrow can... Okay, not enough.
The DP is very bold right there, because he could have just waited out a situation to see if Sorrow could even get the damage out on time. Kind of a uni-style timeout, but either way, looking solid here. 2C whiffs. A great fuzzy jump right there. Sorrow's opting for a lot of rebeat pressure. Yusoro can dash up and challenge right there on a couple of those hits, quite frankly. Alright, off to the mix here afterwards. What do we got?
Yusoro with the full stick. I like the Moondrive activation on both sides, trying to reach something with Standing Shield.
Yeah, trying to do a lot out there on the defensive situation there. You gotta remember, it's Arclight. There's so many different options she could go for there. Even though it's kind of rough, you're better off just kind of blocking there and just waiting to see what happens next. Oh, the heat is shielded. We do get the punish here, finishing the food right there as well.
I didn't want to block. I wanted to have the spacing.
Things not quite working out for Sorrow right there. And Yusoro, in fact, finds their way, sitting real pretty. Winners finals.
Sucks too in the replay here. Like, okay, that was the first 5 charge C that Sorrow was able to successfully get. In the moment that he's like, all right, I need to keep the distance. Damn, I died.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. But not out yet.
Yeah, still going to be on the winner's side right now. Of course, we've got another winner semis finals match coming up as well, which will determine Yusoro's opponent. This will be Piko versus Low coming up here, so we will get to see Piko fight yet another PCL in a row. Let's see if he sends them all off to losers. Yeah.
But wait, we have 2 Vlovs and 2 PCLs that have to fight each other potentially. I mean, definitely here for winners, but potentially in losers.
Yo, thank you, Shishi.
True.
Yeah, I said I was gonna run it, so I ran it. I was honestly shocked and very appreciative when Towito said that he'd be willing to hop on comms. We both came from Taku this morning.
I'm appalled at my actions.
You don't remember anything you said yesterday.
Yeah. But yeah, and of course, the crew of Boston Blue Beats running as well over there. Not everybody that was at Taku. Thank God they get the rest, but how it goes sometimes. Okay.
Where are you at? Safe? Anyway.
All right, here we go. Moving on, we do have, again, Vlov versus PCL, characters with a lot of big neutral twos right now, but we've seen Piko able to... Oh, hold on a second. That's Chasey after the BC. You really want to hit a button, huh? Good shield on the fireball here right now. Right now, it is Vlov offense. Oh, no. Yeah, probably expecting the BC follow right there. And, you know, immediate, of course, the B follow there, beating it, getting the counter hit. Dropped confirm, however.
I feel Low saw, like, okay, it was going to drop and wanted to look for the reset. Like, right here, fatal counter hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Piko was looking to either back off or chase Low's air options there, but regardless, Low was faster on the quick draw. Alright, 2 bars should be enough to kill, honestly, depending on the route that Low gets off of this. Spending it instead to continue the pressure, sets up the air unblockable there, actually. Smart job from Low. Oh, but...
Damn.
Okay, never mind.
Sword.
Again, trying to make it as tense as possible, I swear.
Look, all I'll say is I didn't even know that was an air unblockable situation.
Yeah, because I believe this was a system change, but a lot of those moves that, you know, usually like send you up in the air, you can jump out of them afterwards.
Yeah.
So I think that Piko opted for that, and then Low just decided to dash up in 5C, which would have covered the if Piko had fallen to the ground anyway, which is a simple block trick. So pretty smart choice there, I would say. Right now, we're looking pretty good here. A bit of health to recover if they decide to opt for heat, but I think they're sitting pretty right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, at this point, Low doesn't have to commit to too much now. Probably gonna go for one more mix-up, maybe into throw. Well, actually, Piko with 4 bars. What we're gonna do with it, nice spacing.
Trying to go for wake up 2-2C, not too sure what there was being covered, but the Moonstone Lightning. Really smart choice right there. That is so smart. That is really, really cool.
The PCLs are out here. This is crazy. New York.
That was...
I gotta go to New York and figure out how to play PCL now.
To go for the Moonskill Lightning, backing you off from the heat while still maintaining pressure, your opponent is forced to hit a button right there, at best, if they want to contest it there. And I'm not predicting Moonskill Lightning.
Yeah, it's a move that's rarely used in neutral to begin with.
Yeah, I want to see a replay of that if we get the chance. But, okay, BC clashing, got a little bit of DBZ right there. 2A connects right here. Looking real good for Low.
Okay. Use the bar to go from east to west.
Yeah. And again, Low wants to maintain a closer spacing to Vlov than you'd see in their other sets right there. Getting the shield right here, forcing the BC follow-up from Piko as well.
Wow.
Yeah. Just trying to set up situations where Piko puts themselves at a disadvantageous state. Getting a hard knockdown, pushing them to the corner, does not want to give Piko an inch. Charge 2C will take it, and suddenly, Low was at set point.
Low's making this look very convincing right now. Is utilizing like the auto combo to create the distance.
Yeah, and I want to highlight again, they're going for the air unblockable, dashing up with the 5C now. Piko's not jumping. They do not want to get air unblockable now that they recognize the situation there. The backdash from Piko trying to establish some space is in ice mode, but again, these big commits to the shield are not working out. Low's B follow-ups are cooking Piko right now. We'll have to see if Piko can make the adjustment or if they're even going to have the time to do so. Not enough meter in order to get a kill. These are 2 interactions, blood heat, plus frames and some chip. They're not really able to make use of the blood heat a lot other side from as a get-up option. ADP whiffs, Low is left unpunished. Double over twice, seeing the throw right there. That's a big tell in terms of Low's defensive OSs right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Not even going to opt for the air throw backwards, just going to take them all the way back to mid-screen. Probably going to spend the meter and take them all the way to the other side, in fact. Okay.
Yeah,
4.5 was certainly a big starter right there to get it done.
Oh
my god.
I agree.
That is a sick air throw right there. Looking a little bit like Guilty Gear, in fact. And the charge 2C. And Low, in frankly emphatic fashion, taking the set right there over Piko.
That was way too convincing. I watched like a walkthrough. It felt like you're having trouble at this level. Here, let me show you the cheats.
My God, that air throw is so cool there. Ah, man, that was such a sick option to go for there. I love it a lot. They could also gone for like ADP, moon skill DP, but hell, whether it's style or optimal or what, that is so sick.
Ran the whole damn farm.
I love that so much right there. So good.
Since when? I stole it from Taku because I was there this weekend. So I literally just stole it. I've been using winners and losers, and then today on a whim, I was like, you know, it sounds way better.
Yeah.
So I stole it.
Hey. Take what's good, leave what's not.
It's not copyrighted. You're good.
Speaking of hell, though, we're about to drop to that side of the bracket. We're gonna have Magnets versus NegaReaper, and then Tamaki versus Ori.
Oh, cool.
Also, I see we got a donation to the Matcherino. So I just want to give a quick thank you to Master Chipmunk for the 10. We have 7 codes left. We got almost 140 people watching and 7 codes left. So I'm just begging 7 of you to please visit the link in chat and just redeem those last 7 codes. It helps us out not only tonight for the pot, but just across the board in general. Matcherino like keeps track of how often you finish the codes and all that jazz. So yeah, the more often we finish them, the better it is. Not only for our Melty brackets, but for all the brackets we run. And we run a lot of games.
Yeah, there is a ton of games pulling up right there. No, I'm not going to... I'll ask after screen. Right now, however, we will be seeing the PCL MASH matchup once again. NegaReaper opting to just go for MASH from the jump this time. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is a repeat of the matchup, but not necessarily with the same PCL.
Right. I love how they're color coded too. Just like whoa, okay.
Using like the same color, it's gonna be genuinely a bit hard to tell. Well, aside from the massive shield, and gun, but you know how it is.
Yeah,
maybe
it's the colors they got. It's the background as well. It just looks so dreary. I feel like we're in Sonic 06 now.
No, this is mid 2000s shooters vibes right now. All gray, a little bit of fire right there for the effects. Right now, though, my God, look at this staggered pressure from
Reaper. Just taking the round for themselves. I don't care. I want to stay alive.
Cooking it right there.
Oh, the dive. I think that's actually the first time that we've seen Reaper go for that move.
It might be. I'm glad to see them opt to use it. I think it's going to be a really good way for NegaReaper to kind of change up their air options. Now, Magnet still does have absurdly massive hitboxes to help deal with it, but anything to at least add some variance in what Magnet needs to do is useful. Plus turns right there. Again, looking for the air unblockable that we've seen from low.
Charging Star, gonna go for the confirm MS Charging Star. Yeah, I was trying to say, gonna do a little bit too much with the double MS.
However, the next moon skill doing very well for NegaReaper right here.
Hey, but not
quite gonna be enough to kill. Yeah, try to look for an air unblockable situation right there with the 5A.
And could have recovered fast enough to shield, but not seeing the blood heat. All right, getting the throw, almost dead. There we go. Activating moon drive.
They could have gotten the kill straight up right there with the punish, but they opted to go for the throw.
Oh my God!
Perhaps
I hate Charging Star. I hate Charging Star.
She's got to use it. It's a jump scare approach option. So good for the grounded neutral right there for NegaReaper. And it looks like Magnets doesn't have a response for it quite yet.
The nice adjustment that I'm seeing from Reaper is that it looks like he's maneuvering around better than Magnets. Just like, I know that you're going to do jump C here, so I'm just going to maneuver around better. Like, was it MASH technically has more options than PCL to move around when she's in the air.
For sure. And right now, you know, despite the kind of different movement NegaReaper has, he still has to be super careful about jumping up there. Because that immediately is either Rekka or 5C, but in fact, 5B then ends up cracking them open right now. Gonna get sent to the corner right here with this confirm.
And the bar 4.3. Yep.
Hard knockdown. What you got for Mix? Opts for the feint.
Oh.
Really good play right there. All right, standard confirm here. Nothing too crazy. Now let's see what situation comes up next. Moon skill options are available for NegaReaper as well as reversals.
Charging star. Oh, the drop. But the
and there it is, following up. And right now, Magnets is looking real good for taking this second game.
okay, this is really becoming the PCL tournament right now.
Well and truly, but we'll see what NegaReaper has to say about that. Right now, however, they're in the corner. They've got a lot to deal with currently.
Well, not seeing the charge to see.
Yeah, Magnets finally implementing that. Didn't get the chance to really see that in the prior sets here. Trying to bring as many options to keep NegaReaper on their toes.
Then the bar. Oh, not opting to pop out of the combo. It was a black beat.
Yeah, not sure if Magnets was cautious of a potential reset or they just didn't realize that it dropped somewhere. See, back to neutral here. NegaReaper opting for the charge, but you have to respect.
Oh, hive mind situation, catching him with an air unblockable for the super.
All right, might look for the heat here. No, okay, opting for the pressure here instead. Gets the opener against Magnets. Doesn't finish. The 5C from Magnets, in fact, will help them seal the deal for this game. And we are looking at a third game right now for Hell's top 8.
That was so unfortunate. It's like spend the bar. You're close to. He was close to getting the 3, and like he just needed a knockdown for Heat to stay alive.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of surprised that NegaReaper didn't opt for the heat, but I think they just really wanted the. They thought they could do it without spending the resources and getting into the next round with advantage, but the gamble did not, in fact, pay off.
What is working out so far from Reaper's play is catching Magnets with the charge 6C, so maybe if we can find the opportunity there, we can open them up that way. I didn't like that. You were very negative after that dive.
Yeah, and Magnets didn't commit to bother committing to an option after that dive, right? Kind of waiting out the inevitable moon drive and saying, well, I guess I'm +2 and I'm not within throw range, so have fun. You know, on top of that, they had options that EX cancel off in case the shield came out, so just not quite in a good situation, NegaReaper there. However, this is looking a lot better. Good throw right now to get started. The throw pressure has been immaculate from NegaReaper. They've been catching Magnets out a lot. Not a ton of damage for a mash throw, but God, that icy charging star, putting in so much work in neutral.
Is confirmed. No, the throw instead catching.
All right. Good frame kill, but not enough for the EX DP right there. It definitely looked like Magnets was opting for a safe jump there, but just did not work out.
Nice air throw.
Oh, another throw. Can I get a third? There's the third. INT this time? No. Okay. INT pops the backdash. Should be followed right now. Magnets needs to steal the tempo back because otherwise this is going to be all of
blood heat.
That'll certainly get it started, but can they finish? NegaReaper not falling for the counter shield. Gets the cross up here in fact. 3 bars. Not going to be able to kill right now, but next hit should be enough.
Oh yeah, the moon skills and the combos helped Reaper to get the meter that they needed. As you said, just needs that one touch and they can make it out. Magnus getting the first bar for themselves, and they also got moon drive so they can build the meter as well.
Now let's see, are they going to opt for the heat to try to get some health back, or are they going to play it safe? Not enough bar. Oh my God.
Running right into the DP super.
Moon drive canceling afterwards, and there it is. One of the last remaining PCLs has been banished from Monday Night Moonfest's bracket this week.
That's one down, and we have the other Vlov sitting in the bottom bracket here in Hell's side.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the replay now again. No.
Actually, I have both of them.
Go for the moon drive to check the next option there. That's our. Oh, Magnet's saying it didn't come out. That is unfortunate.
Ah, damn.
But yeah, Magnet's putting on a very good show. Always a pleasure to see them around. They're also on Twitch. You can generally follow them at Magnets FGC if you want to see more of that PCL action. Or, you know, you could also just follow Imperius Club. We've always got like a couple of PCLs around.
That's true.
Just
They,
a couple, not too many.
come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, it literally is always at least like 2 or 3, never more. Like always 2 or 3 that you see.
At least
Unless-
one, and never more
Unless
than
it's
3.
Omni, and then it's like, all right, like Lo will come out like, all right, time to show the stuff.
But yeah, and that will make for our next match coming up here for Hell's Top 6. So I believe just got to clean up Tamaki versus JurassicOri.
Yep, and then we'll drop it into the quarterfinals.
Of course.
Also, we have 1 code left. I'm not gonna show the screen, but we got 1 code left. So just somebody, anybody, click the link. And
You know
use the
what?
code.
I call on Blazing Charmeleon to use the code. If you don't name someone specifically, they all expect someone
Blazing
to do it and nothing
Charmeleon
happens.
use the code and donate.
Oh my god, they're so fantastic. Oh my goodness.
I
The
didn't
next
even have
person
to
I
say
will
anything.
call on.
I didn't even have to say anything. You're trying to curse him out like that? Damn.
What? No. You always just got to point out someone in particular if there's an emergency and some big things happen. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. It's going to be the Noel versus Vlov here.
Look, as commentators, we have a great power and we have a great responsibility. We're able to push the bracket if need be. That's what commentators do.
I'll be honest. I thought you were going to go deep for a Spider-Man reference, but that's A-okay right now. Going for the moon drive round now, keeping themselves plus and just using all of those moons. Because look at that. Half moon charge and then just immediately going for stomp. Finally catching out Tamaki now. And look at the reward. They still have about a bar left despite all of the meter used earlier. Alright. Raw moon drive from Tamaki, but JurassicOri is just in a great position for the anti-air fireball to connect. Right now, though, JurassicOri deprived of resources. Going to get a lot of it back for getting this initial hit, thankfully.
Just a small amount because the 5A starter, but still. Alright, expecting the heat.
Yeah, mistimed their meaty so that you got a raw shield and now punished by Tamaki.
Oh, looking for another attempt to throw, catching him.
A couple of shields in immediate heat right now. If you're Tamaki, you're definitely looking for a big defensive option later on in the set. We'll have to see if they choose to capitalize on that or if it'll go unnoticed. For now, though, pretty good damage here from Tamaki. Looking poised to take the round. Swapping sides. Finally getting the low here, but a big drop.
Okay, out of the pressure. I kind of want to see Ori like stop all the air dash attempts from Tamaki, because that's what it seems like. Alright, getting the 5A to stop all the nonsense. Maybe throwing some 5Bs. There's the charge 5C. So they're gonna get sniped from behind.
Yeah, and the B follow-up will take it. I gotta say, that's still not too bad for JurassicOri for at least managing to take the moon drive from Tamaki and then getting the latest of all fireball follow-ups to counter it and send them back to full screen. Oh my god, so close to getting air unblockable right there. B follow-up from Tamaki is working very well. JurassicOri is not really waiting for it. And again, as Vlov, as long as you're in a really good spacing, you can opt to 3C punish the B follow-up to a lot of the zoning tools there. Looking for the air unblockable just a little too early. However, they should be able to clean it up here unless they make a big drop.
They're really shooting the gun too fast right now. Just a little bit more chip into the air unblockable.
Yeah, Tamaki not recognizing the situation coming up again, and JurassicOri opts for the air unblockable a second time, and it finally connects.
Well, so far it's working out because, like I was saying before, Tamaki going for a lot of air dash approaches because it looks like he's looking more for the 2-2 stomps. So I think as long as Ori has that in mind and is able to have Tamaki go through the obstacle course with the fireballs, she's able to get a lot of free air unblockables. For situations like this, just free damage all around. Tamaki finding the way in, gonna get whatever damage that they can, spend the bar. I agree.
Alright, looking good so far. Double overhead is blocked by JurassicOri. Showing that shield for very long. And Tamaki not really opting for any like immediate throws in response to it. Waiting for JurassicOri to release the shield, but sometimes you just gotta swing on it appropriately and just do the immediate punish. No need to overcomplicate the situation there.
Oh, cautious!
Big situation here right now. JurassicOri can't set up for a safe heat off of this. Let's see. Oh, and they managed to side swap? That's so sick.
Wait, oh, but we can't shield back.
Yeah, Classrooms right there, and they were not ready to cancel into Arc Drive there. In fact, it'll be Tamaki using it in order to seal the round right here, putting themselves on the board, but now setting JurassicOri into ice mode.
And this is where the trouble really started for Tamaki. Let's see if they're able to get around it. Oh, what a terrible backdash! I think they wanted to try and dash to the other side.
Yeah, not too sure here. 5A whiffs, raw moon drive right there from JurassicOri. Good jump cancel into blocking the projectile. Oh, and
wow,
the nail just literally threads the needle with the nail right there to counter hit JurassicOri's zoning attempts right there with the fireballs.
Immediate wake up heat. Yeah, and Ori's gonna be playing super offensive just to get the life bars around the same. Not too much damage there.
Caught low by the Rekka. Tamaki may be looking for a fuzzy jump or anticipating the charge succeed very early right there. Air unblockable situation coming up yet again. What a big whiff. Leaves Tamaki with another chance. A new lease on life for the round here. VC follow-up, swings and connects. 3 bars for Tamaki. I don't know, but JurassicOri managing to clean it up and take the round. They are now at set point here.
The nerves are hitting for sure. Okay.
And again, I'm very, very weary about Tamaki's air movement here right now. JurassicOri's shown so many air unblockables and has shown a lot of anti-air fireballs just alone for it, as well as that Rekka in order to catch fuzzy jump attempts. So, might want to stick to a more grounded approach, try to use the keys in order to weave themselves in there. They do have moon skill keys as well if they want to send out a couple at once.
Right
now, however...
Oh, they wanted to go for the stomp. They wanted to go for the stomp, but there was a key already thrown in neutral.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it get tossed, I'll be honest. Nice jump over there. Tamaki might be able to get started here. Good block will get them started here, transitioning into their offense. Big frame trap right now. 4 bars to go. Let's see the OP. Alright, throw the key. No, trying to go for the JB safe jump here.
Oh, just end it. Level 3, keep it simple.
Oh, but the auto... Big whiff right here, and suddenly things might look very dire. The 6C connects, 2 bars to go. JurassicOri is looking poised in order to take the set here.
Kill as much meat as you can.
Goes for the charge 3C. No, doesn't come out.
No blood heat from Tamaki.
Oh
wow, finding the snipe with jump heavy.
I'm shocked that JurassicOri didn't opt for the 3C at that height. And now Tamaki put themselves on the board here. We are 1-1.
I think the only thing for Ori I would want is like just breathe and keep the composure, because like I really do like her game plan of create the life deficit and then just keep Tamaki out. When the life deficit isn't in her favor, you can tell like she's kind of frustrated.
Yeah, like there's a lot of attempts where, especially with the super jumps, right, where they're really trying to force the approach in. And especially when Vlov has resources, you can't blame them too heavily for that, right? Suddenly, you know, a Vlov has resources. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow, yeah.
I'm zoning at all right now.
I don't blame Ori if you're not happy.
Oh my goodness.
That was pretty anime.
Taking themselves out of the corner, but Tamaki still gets their offense started. A very aggressive heat. The key will let them start their offense.
A lot of 5A stagger pressure, like we're playing Uni, but gonna get caught by 5C, excuse me.
Alright, parking the, pulling out the arc drive right now, wants to just maximize the amount of damage they have with the remaining heat time here. Oh, they had the call out, just not quite there.
Okay.
Arc drive's gonna come out, not gonna kill, but this is an easy shield charge into just fireball pressure here from JurassicOri.
And that's gonna be a great position for her, because look at the moon meter, even without a bar, they're still technically in a better situation than Tamaki for this right here.
Yikes, yeah. Running out of moon right there for your shield to not come out is just rough. And now suddenly the round ending and just leading into situations like this, Tamaki's looking at a big deficit to cover here. The IAD mix-up once again working out in JurassicOri's favor here. Drop combo might be the start that they need. JB connects.
Shield out. I love the patience.
Oh my god. Shout out to the improved cross-up hitbox, enabling that situation right here. 4 bars to work with. Safe heat setup? No. Okay.
No heat.
Opting to store it. Maybe wants the kill pressure from Arc Drive. Not too sure. Heat comes from JurassicOri, however. He's opted for that so many times. Oh my god.
DP.
Not enough. You gotta finish your food for your confirms. All right. Let's see what Tamaki's got. They might be able to steal the round right here off of JurassicOri's confirmed.
And there's the punish. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness gracious god. They were looking for the blood heat on JurassicOri, but they faded back just enough right there. That is...
Oh, that's a fair point that Safe
Gracious
said.
God.
If you're in heat and you go for your arc drive, depending on how much heat time you have,
yeah,
it
will affect the kill. So there's certain situations where you just have to opt for a B&B meterless combo instead. And we've seen that happen a couple times over the course of this round, right? Where like there were a couple of arc drives that just weren't really enough there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Rekka dropping too, I guess, also happens at like weird spacing.
Yeah, that's just rough right there, frankly.
But now we have both Vlovs needing to fight each other.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mirror. They're gonna knock each other out. But before that, we have Erase My Sorrow, not Ease My Sorrow, as I incorrectly read earlier, versus NegaReaper. So I don't know who Nega's gonna play. If he's gonna go with the Miyako, he seems to be mostly going for the mash.
It is in the tag.
Yeah.
Mash Reaper.
So we got.
All right.
Let me get Sorrow in here.
Of course. NegaReaper already on the mash. You do not want to deal with anything on Miyako, it seems. They might just go mash for the rest of the bracket. Couldn't blame them for that.
That makes sense. You know,
No.
you were top tier for so long, and even though you were justifiably nerfed for all the crazy shenanigans that you had, kind of overkill, and yeah, she's kind of suffering now.
Yeah.
Can't say too
Yeah.
much.
I mean, I'll agree with that.
Hmm.
Oh man, that character tilted me on launch. I
Which
could
character?
not block Miyako. I could not block that DP high to save my life. I just ate it over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, she was absolutely obnoxious. That was annoying, I'll be honest. But a lot of changes. She's in a bit of a weird spot, I would say. Kind of on the weaker end currently, but it is what it is. Them's the breaks. But yeah. So Sorrow, goodness gracious, these matches have been going by so fast. Remind me in the stream who Sorrow plays as we're going.
Shiki.
Right.
So Shiki Mash should be a good clash of just strong grounded neutral. Also gotta remember that Shiki has very strong air normals as well with jump A and jump B. I think as long as Sorrow gets the hit, then like the Oki options will like have him take the advantage. But it's up to Reaper if he has paid attention to any of the matches that Sorrow has been shown on. That backdash seems to be the option of choice for Sorrow. So with Charging Star, even some of the dive kicks or 2-2B, if you're able to time it correctly, should be able to catch a lot of the backdashes. And as long as you can make those confirms, who knows what will happen.
But yeah, either way, I would say part of the other things as well in terms of like the air-to-air situation is that Mash does have Brolic. It does have a pretty big JP, as well as I want to call it. I frankly want to call it the FGO JC because goodness gracious God, that thing has got a lot of class frames attached to it in the charge version, if I remember correctly.
I don't play Gotcha anymore.
I don't either.
Let's
They're just
go.
both fake characters. That's really it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I said it. But yeah, I think the set should be pretty interesting here. Let me take a quick look. Oh yeah, because it was Sorrow that took Erase My Sorrow into losers bracket right now.
Yeah, I can actually let me pull up the bracket for.
Yeah, by all means. Let's take a look at the top 8.
See really quick.
Right. Oh my goodness! That
That's
also
just
means
a
that
long name for Reaper. What the hell?
wait. I just realized that means we have a Vlov mirror next.
Yes.
That's gonna be amusing.
We could have had the PCL mirror, but instead we got the Vlov mirror.
I don't know how to feel about that. I genuinely do not. Well, I'm not gonna think about it too hard, but I think this will be pretty. It'll be pretty funny, at the very least.
So we're actually gonna run the Vlov mirror first.
Oh, comedy starts early.
Yeah, we're gonna run them first real quick. So we got Piko in here now, and we'll get Ori back in here.
Sure thing, sure thing.
And then we'll potentially hop up to that other match.
All right, now let me do one check. If nobody on stream did it, I will be very, very, very sad. I'm not gonna say what I'm checking because it should be very clear by now.
You click the thing. Chat.
But if there's still one left, I will be sad. No, it is done. Thank you guys very much. You guys on this stream are very fantastic about the match arenas. Every time I've hopped on for comms, you guys have been very consistent about it. And I think that is a genuinely fantastic thing because, my God, it's hard to wrangle y'all sometimes.
It's true. Thank you, Yokai.
It's hard to humans, you know? It's hard to English. It's hard to remember match arenas. It's hard to press buttons. It's just generally hard to be a human sometimes.
It's not hard to press buttons. It's not hard to press buttons. Come on, let's not. Let's not say all that.
For some people, it is, I guess. But not these people here in the chat.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of passive play, I would say, in general, in terms of the defensive options used. Part of that, of course, is just due to, like, I mean, this game has strong defensive options. You're going to opt for something big if you get the chance there, but I digress. We're moving on to the Vlov mirror here right now. And, man, I can't remember the last time that I've seen this mirror, but looking at the different dynamics, at least between fire and ice, ice and ice.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, there's a bit of variation in this mirror in a pretty funny way when you think about it.
And I love how, like, all the voice lines don't change at all, like some fighting games, so we're just gonna hear a lot of repeats. I would also say expect a lot of hive mind shenanigans.
Yeah. Alright, gonna end probably with a safe jump here. JB, there it is. We both respect that. There's the Rekka, though. Yeah. And again, that Rekka is just such a jump scare, right? Like, sometimes you're looking to fuzzy jump, like, oh, okay, maybe they're gonna go for a rebeat or like this, and that, and then you just get sniped by the Rekka and you're like, wait, what? You don't recognize it until like 2 hits in, practically. Ops for the heat setup right here, and Jesus Christ, going for the BC, air dash JB.
I kind of respect it, just wants to end the round real quick before Piko got a run back.
Yeah, trying to keep the pace very fast in some ways here. Air unblockable?
Yeah, a little too far away for it.
Yeah, I like the attempt there, just not quite there. Cross under after the stomp.
Fire and ice, it's real.
Yeah. And again, one big thing kind of about Lumina in general is projectile interactions, which kind of gets underspoken sometimes, in that a lot of projectiles will literally just phase past each other. So sometimes it becomes a matter of who swings first to win the projectile wars, rather than necessarily durability or reflects or other like mechanics that you would see in certain games.
It's very reminiscent of something like Mortal Kombat, but yeah, like generally whoever gets the first hit, that projectile will dissipate. Ooh, nice snipe.
Oh, that is actually so tragic. Wow, I have never seen that happen before. Holy crap. All right, air throw into here. Both players looking icy right now. Oh, great.
Wow.
A follow-up right there on the BC.
Nice on the bar. I agree. Just keep it at 1. Almost 4.2.
Oh my God.
Catching the backdash with the follow-up.
And I think they delayed the follow-up as well. I don't know if that was in reaction to the backdash or what, but that was very clean.
And Ori making that look very convincingly. We're able to see the difference between these two. Like, Ori, as I said with their match before, she'll create the life deficit and then go for the zoning, where Piko seems to like to play in that mid-screen zone.
Right. I see.
Just like either stay close or utilize 5B and 5C.
Right. Okay, clashing on the BCs right now. Looking for an air unblockable, but the shield comes out. Nice and safe, and that Rekka again putting in great usage. And again, that's just some of the projectile interactions you'll see right there with the fireball. If they're about the same time, it's just kind of a trade, and they're both just getting blown back.
They're just like, yo, bro, high five, yeah.
Yeah, and this is unlike situations where one player may opt for fireball while the other stomps here. 2-2B comes out right now in ice mode, so those hitboxes are massive right now. And again, using a lot of that stomp, trying to pressure out their zoning and saying, hey, don't hit a button here. Don't go for your fireball here. I will counter it and smoke you for it. However, they burned a lot of resources in enforcing that with the moon skill stomp, especially. Good shield here, a big counter hit potentially.
Not gonna do too much because of the auto combo. Yeah, you gotta remember that. Certain scaling from certain combo starters. And piko. Okay, I was gonna say piko keeps dropping these combos.
Yeah, just barely managed to get that one finished up.
The hype mine right there.
I know.
Oh, I can stop the UI a little bit faster. I got the toe taps.
A couple of stomps here. Looking pretty good for JurassicOri right now. Getting the counter hit. This is really good. Now they get to back off, punish a potential heat coming in from piko right now. Back off a little bit, keep it nice and safe. And the rebeats keep them apart. But no, they commit very heavily and the blood heat comes out from piko. Alright, probably going to opt for the arc drive right here to finish it up.
There it is.
Already had a pretty full combo, so despite the scaling right there from the heat, looking pretty good.
Alright, fatal snipe coming from Ori.
Good shields right now, trying to maneuver themselves to a different position right here, but piko remains firm of their positioning and should be able to close out the round here.
Please, okay. Alright, we're up 1-1 now. Who's gonna be the fan favorite, piko or Ori? Because I know Ori wants to at least get a better placing compared to last time, getting 3rd place, wants the 1st.
Alright, but here we go now with the round start. Both players actually, I can't tell what position they're necessarily jockeying for here. Either way, piko ends up drawing first blood right here. Gets the EX fireball, shield charge to keep themselves nice and efficient.
Ooh. And piko's not recognizing the BC follow-ups for the towards to air dash from Ori.
Yeah, nice throw S right there on the delay, on the stagger pressure right there, not falling to any sort of TRM attempt or what have you. Oh, and a great moon drive. You kind of called it earlier, but now they finally got the reaction there.
Word.
All right, get the 3C, and then your safe jump.
No, you messed that up.
I think what really happened there is that they got low profiled by the 2B. I'm not sure if that's maybe a timing thing that's very strict for it to fall down there, but we've seen a few low profiles on JB over time. So I'm not sure if that's something that might come up to bite someone later. And Ori opting to spend all their meter right there. I think they could have just gone for double super and that would have killed there, but guarantee it, no need to play any games.
Story with the life lead doesn't really got to commit. I think if anything, they're going to be looking for when that meter is used on piko's side.
Well, they do have 4 bars right here. There should be at least 1 super spent.
Okay, I agree with the fireball here. It doesn't take advantage of the ice mode. Technically faster projectiles. You're able to frame trap here and there.
All right, right now though, Ori gets the air throw ender here, backs off, and that's a good bait on the heat right here. Not going to be able to take the set off of this alone. Still needs 1 more hit, but this is looking really good for them.
So what's the next call? I like the moon drive, so that way you don't have to deal with the OP.
They stomped and clashed through the stomp. That is certainly a way to end it. Jesus Christ, that is funny as hell.
The boots are just Gucci. You see the embroidering on Ori's boots?
No, I did not.
No?
I did not.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really see much coming from piko.
Yeah. But sheesh, yeah, there it is, the clash on the stomps. That is very funny. That's a smart way of handling kind of the potential stomp coming in from Piko there. Jesus.
That mirror is always... Mirrors in general can be kind of goofy, but the Vlov mirror is always... That's a goofy mirror.
That was extremely goofy. I won't lie.
Alright, so now we'll run Reaper versus Erase My Sorrow. So the Shiki mash.
Sure thing, sure thing.
There we go.
But yeah, I'm still very curious about what is going on with those safe jumps, because they are not safe right now, to be honest. But yeah, maybe it's just a timing thing straight up, or I don't know, perhaps there might need to be some other kind of like barometer to handle it, but that might end up coming to a factor later on in this bracket. But let's cross that bridge when we get there, and on the way we have Sorrow versus NegaReaper here. Two-way stagger pressure into the charge 5C, yeah. Showing some more of the offensive options early right here.
Oh boy, not respecting the slide pressure. This is gonna be raw damage.
Yeah, over 4K, probably like what, 4.3? Oh, not quite.
No, not enough. Probably just one more throw for Sorrow. Damn, not even, just a fatal charge C?
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got next coming up here. Just extended neutral. The shield coming out there from NegaReaper.
I do like the patience though from Sorrow. Just like seeing that. Honestly, you have to remember a lot of special moves in this game. They're either plus, you know, like Vlov or Dan, or they're -4. So even if on whiff, like you have to recall that they recover super fast and they're safe. So seeing from Sorrow, like they have the patience to play around. Oh my god! Ah, Sorrow!
I feel like they just cycled through that exact sequence like 2 times there. Am I going crazy, or did that just happen?
I saw the same sequence twice.
Jesus Christ. That being said, game 1 is already done. We are blazing through this right now.
That was literally 2 minutes. I saw when we started, it was 10:21.
Yeah, that was quick.
Alright, again with the patient start. We usually see from Sorrow. Oh, charge fantasy again.
Big trade, alright.
Stars and stripes.
There's a J, no fatal, so no follow-up here. Sorrow just kind of searching for a position.
Nice shield out.
Oh my god.
No interaction.
They didn't opt for the cross under, so their 2C positioning got messed up there. Good start here for NegaReaper, in fact. Alright, air throw under now. Oh no, went for the dive.
Nice shield, but yeah. Strange situation when they shield in the air.
Yeah, I think NegaReaper perhaps was looking for an air unblockable right there, but Sorrow was just ready with the shield right there, willing to take the land and recovery. If they were wrong. A couple of air jumps here. There's finally the first big swing right now.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. Don't spend 3 bars, wouldn't have been enough. In the plus frames, damn,
oh my
nice
god.
jump.
Charge 5C is blocked. Shield B wasn't enough to kill. God! Sorrow playing it close. But the moon skills will help NegaReaper take this first round.
Nice air throw. And this will scale the combo because of the jumping starter. Yep, keep it simple.
Straight up opting for the reversal after boot drive RPS. Okay. Oh yeah.
Smart decision to go for the A follow-up, honestly. Bloody? Oh, those... Reaper, you're crazy. But it's working out. The defense is immaculate. The defense!
Shield Wars coming in, and yeah, NegaReaper's defense finally netting them such huge reward here.
Oh, but one of the cheeky resets not gonna work out for them.
Yeah, trying to opt for that a lot, but At this point, Saro's not really falling for it, and you just kind of have to figure something else out there. Shield is thrown accordingly. Another stand shield connects. Charge 5C. Regular 5C, but...
Stripes.
Yeah. NegaReaper showing a lot of reversals, but so far, none of them have really been baited out successfully.
I would like to see from Saro just them changing their... Oh my god, the air tech?
Yeah, we are starting off strong right there. Jesus.
Yeah, you don't need any adjustments. If you can pull that off, you're good.
Alright, get the small TG confirmed. Nothing crazy. Just tacking on a bit more damage. Shield A counter comes up. Looks like NegaReaper was expecting the B follow-up. Catching Saro low right there. Maybe in the middle of a fuzzy jump or something else, perhaps. Either way, this is a good starter for NegaReaper here.
Oh, nice. Trying to skip the corner, but Reaper saw that coming.
Yeah, fantastic chase right there. Able to take the round, and now they're suddenly at set point here.
Again! Brother. Oh, and a great starter.
There it is. Saro caught up in that shield RPS, and NegaReaper just has some loaded die, frankly. There's the air unblockable, looking for that jump right there. We've seen it in some of the PCLs, right, where they would opt for some of the moves that launch a little bit on block, and just finding something to stuff people with if they jump out afterwards.
Hello? Shield, alright. Oh, but the confirm.
Jump for the 2C just in time, but no punish there. There's the charge, jump normal. Let's see what NegaReaper can do with this. About a minute left on the block. A couple of big drops right here. Oh!
What were you looking for?
I don't know right there, but they still have one more chance at life right now. Not going to be able to kill here, even with EXDP. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? The last shield B is what's going to help NegaReaper take it right now. Unless
we're not done, we're not done!
they drop it. They dropped it. They tried to fill up as much as they can, and it all spilled out into a big old drop.
Okay, stars and stripes to the heat.
Yeah, not sure how Saro got taken out of the corner right there. There's a reversal, but we do have Moon Drive available to cancel out of that.
I mean, it is 10:30. Maybe we're in goon hours right now.
Perhaps. EX canceled it.
Okay.
EXDP? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on?
Right. Saro is in the install state, having used it, but this is going to be difficult. Cross under, somehow getting blocked by NegaReaper.
Alright, they both heat. No punish, though.
2-2-D whiffs.
Stop, please. Make this confirmed count.
Oh my god.
Slash.
A bit of slop here. Now all it will take is just 1 or 2 solid confirms in order to clean this up.
I don't know. They've been dropping a lot. The nerves are hitting them, I think. Alright, beautiful 4.5.
Oh my god. They committed to the shield correctly, but they ran out of moon gauge. So they were unable to hold it there. They had to fuzzy jump instead, or mash, or something else to deal with it. They could not stand shield for that long.
They had the right idea, but as you said, look at that moon icon. There's nothing there. It's completely empty. Jab and jump B. Here's the throw. And they just didn't have enough to watch it come.
Man, that is unfortunate. I hate to see it.
Damn. Well, we're gonna run up to winners finals. While I change the room settings and everything, I'm gonna run a quick ad so that we don't get any more for top 4.
Cool.
We're in the home stretch. Before I do, I'm just gonna link the Matcherino in chat in case anybody else wants to donate. And yeah, let me run that ad very quickly.
Cool. Better grab some water.
right. Yasoro versus Low.
Yasoro didn't come to the last
No.
the last was live, right?
Yasoro, I feel like doesn't make it out to a lot of offlines.
I remember when they did. I wonder what might have happened.
Dude, people get comfy at home. I understand. I've had that conversation with Diaphone. He's like, I get comfy. I hope we start getting them for the monthlies though, the offlines. For those of you that are in the New York area, our next offline is in October, not in September. But it's going to be on the 29th, I believe, and we are going to have Melty. I will link to that in the chat right now. Melty, Strive, Grand Blue, Uni, and DNF right now. That round 2 drop? Yeah, that's rough. But okay, we got Yasoro. Let me at Low. You were close, Reaper. You were close. Is this the... I want to say this is up there with Reaper's like best placements.
That I can recall. Fifth is pretty close. Fifth is pretty far.
PCL arc. I feel like I don't see this matchup that often. Which is odd considering we get consistent arcs and PCLs.
We saw it, I think it was the last time I was commentating, because it was on the MASH stage. If I remember correctly.
Yes, yeah.
I do recall last time that we, was it Omni opted to go for his secondary, who is arc. So, that might be what we're thinking about.
Perhaps. I can't remember too well right now.
Ooh, great whip punish. I do like the moon drive to escape out of the open situation.
Alright, a lot of lifts right here. Neither player really getting a solid hit yet.
Maybe straight neutral, both of them trying to find an opening. Activating the heat now. Just wants them off and gonna get punished for their trouble.
Yeah, trying to play out that long, extended neutral sequence is not working out. In fact, that's gonna be a kill right here, probably.
No, they had to wait, maybe after the DP? Okay.
Ah, there it is, yeah.
There to spend 2 if you don't need to spend all 3. So they're still because of ADP, good. Constant ballistic pressure from Yasoro. Yeah, get the hell off me. I want to be able to play the game. 5C. Gonna drop the combo, unfortunately. Can we get the confirm here?
Nothing too big, but yeah, another counter hit here. Surrender, what's our mix?
Nice.
Keep our jump safe. Should be able to punish it for the kill here. There we go.
I love that they didn't try to like shield OS. They expected the DP and they were able to block it, not giving Yasoro an out.
Yeah, there's like, this is DP, it's okay.
Speaking of DP.
Oh my, what in the, well, that is a whole sequence to analyze and play back, record, mix match, and remaster. Holy crap. Goes to the same side 2A, gets a throw after the post moon drive situation, however.
Get a bait, yes we do. Go for the flashing tenor.
Yeah, great reaction from great reactions from Yasoro right there.
理性はかろうじてあるようですね。街中でそれは反則じゃないの？オープンユアマジックサーチ。行くわよ。
All right, let's see what we get here for our round start. Keeping it close this time, but the shield wars immediately spring about. Oh my goodness, getting the dome cracked.
We still dropped the combo.
Yeah.
Blaze through.
Quick little skip, hop, and a jump through neutral right there for Yusoro.
Good block this time, being able to see the 5B. Counter hit, jump A. You can definitely go for the kill here.
Yeah, this would be like moon drive into like some like hyper optimal though. Yeah, goes for the air throw right here. Doesn't believe in the air 2-2C and just opts to finish it up right there. 2C will definitely get it done.
Yeah, he's pushing all the way to the East Coast.
Good hits here. Oh, nice hit from low.
1, 2, 3. Won't be able to get much, but looking for the DP now. We're out of there. Wow, and you're so already with the back BC.
Just waiting with so much patience for the landing right there and opting for the elbow to punish it. Really good play right there. Good knockdown. Probably wants one more knockdown before either popping heat or doing something. Oh my god. The clash were not in Yusoro's favor. This should be the supernova kill here. Yeah, these ADPs from low are coming in clutch right now. And I feel like this has been a pretty big adjustment over time, because I can't remember seeing nearly as many ADPs in sets like a few weeks ago. So if I'm remembering correctly, this has been a pretty neat adjustment in general to some of the PCL play.
From low or like just in general?
From low. I can't recall as many ADPs connecting or being as like useful as they were. But I'd have to run the tapes back again to see if I'm just BSing myself. Either way, they've been very successful right here as low cracks open Yusoro.
Damn, optimal.
Yeesh. Oh my god, got the 2A, no whiff punish, however, double overhead is blocked, but not the 5B. Oh my goodness.
Make it simple, make it simple.
Man, and that, let's go. That's just one of those moments where sometimes you play and then your opponent just chooses an option that says, I know you're going to dash up, you're not blocking this, it's okay. Right now, okay, just letting the full intro rock.
Okay. Too far away, but we're gonna get the retry here. Which all adds up to a beautiful 50% accumulation. Where are you going? The West Coast is your side. Pay the rent, remember?
Very, very true. Oh, but the big DP whiffing there. That is unfortunate. Alright, a lot of jumping around, but Yusoro maintaining a grounded presence. And again, looking for that 5C afterwards, and the DP is a very smart idea afterwards there. We'll talk about that a little bit further. Alright, getting a follow-up right there. Switch sides, keep him in the corner. No, same side, in fact.
No 5A.
That gives Low the opportunity to get the heat now.
I like that. Keep
a lot of respect.
My range.
Now that is reminiscent of Eltman. Just gunshot and neutral, like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Catch this ricochet.
Ricochet. The block so far on the side of Yusoro until they were not. Caught up by, I believe, the 2CC right there. Not too sure what resulted in that necessarily. A couple of 236As from low connect as well. Maybe catching Yusoro trying to fuzzy jump or something. Not going to get the kill here, but probably just looking at the reversal option. But jump 4 is just going to get called out by the 5C.
Where Yusoro with the full resources. Moves right immediately, alright.
So many deep dash ups. Still not able to connect. Yusoro's got to just commit to the 2C at that point if you're going that deep for it.
Murder had to confirm too, but nothing afterwards. Low gonna capitalize off of this hit.
Should just be one super at least. Get in position right now. Look for perhaps Moonskill and Lightning. No, Moonskill elbows, in fact, what occurs. From the side of Yusoro right now.
And let's not drop that though. Okay.
Yeah, gets the ender. Let's run the mix. There's the 5B. Counter hit as well. I'm not sure what low was mashing right there. Maybe they messed up a DP input or something. Either way, this is looking real good. Yusoro gets the next hit, and that should be it for the game. Yeah, get the arc drive. Clean it up, and now Yusoro's looking poised. Up 2 games right now. Remember, this is Heaven's Finals. 3 out of 5, so we got one more game that Yusoro needs in order to take the set and put themselves at the winner side of Grand Finals. Alright, plus frames right there, goes for the throw. There's the DP. We've seen that so many times from low. Alright, nice confirm here. Not going to be a lot of damage, but the corner carry is fantastic.
Go for the Rekka.
Hard knockdown, yep.
Ooh, that was a huge risk. I do like that they took the meter on the lightning. Yusoro gonna just charge through.
Charges up and mashes. Alright, what's our mix here? Oh god,
Yeah,
that's
I
on
got
the
caught.
left. I got hit.
Looking for the hit. There it is, but no confirm. Gonna catch a 2A again, dropping these.
Oh, the delay BC didn't connect with low? Wow. And low finding a hit despite all the insanity. Probably not going to be able to kill off of this, but still, this is great damage here.
Maybe it is.
I forgot how brawlic Ciel is.
You also gotta remember, Moon Drive applies one hit stun for your kit.
Right. Alright, EX under here, gets the hard knockdown, Moon Charge as well. The EX level is not it there.
That was funny. You got an elbow. I have a big gun, whatever the hell it is.
I know. Gun lance thing, it's hard to explain. Oh, not looking out for the heat there, yeah. Moon skill DP. Almost got the pick up there. Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Gets it this time? Oh.
Oh, you didn't believe that time.
You gotta keep it simpler at that point, honestly. If it's not working twice in a row, just go for an air throw ender. It's not the best Oki, but it's something in Near tournament. JA fatal counter hit starter, 4 bars on Arcwade, and a dropped combo. This might get real rough here.
Like you said, just please keep it simple. Why? Why?
Oh my god. Gets the air throw under here. And the raw wake up throw?
Hello,
Was that a throw tech or just you just throw?
If I can make a guess, I would assume Yusoro was gonna wait for DP, and Low thought the throw was coming.
Maybe so.
Okay.
Alright, it is here. Taken to the corner, hard knockdown. Yep.
Just waiting for a DP or something.
Again, just wants to see the defensive options come out from Yusoro. So far, no dash blocks. He's just been literally sitting in the corner this entire time, waiting for an opportunity, but Low is immediately ready for it. Amazing moon drive right after the super flash. God. BC follow-ups as well. Another moon skill. Oh my god. And Low is looking very poised to take the set here.
mean, he's taken all the notes from the last couple of rounds, and you saw from that one round. This is the space where DP will whiff. I don't want to give him an opportunity to fight back.
Yeah.
And of course, just taking advantage of PCL's kit, utilizing the 5C and the jump C. This is my range, don't come in. And it's just ready for the elbows.
Yeah, they're not working in Yusori's favors anymore. He's not using them in places where Lo has already made the commit. He's trying to force it as a way of getting out, rather. And it is not working out in their favor. I'd be able to kill off here straight up. Yeah, this could be the game-winning combo right here. And Lo builds the meter for Arc Drive outright and takes the set, moving on. Ooh, Heaven or Hell finals right there.
Honestly, really good adjustments for Lo, because he was able to find that that perfect spacing of like you really can't move out of here. Like your 5C won't reach, your 2C won't reach. If you go for elbow, like you said, I'll be able to react to it.
Yeah, and again, that's part of the benefits of how they kind of position themselves, right? They don't necessarily want to swarm you with mix-ups on their offense. It feels like Lo really wants to just prioritize staying in a position to reduce your options to escape and just slowly chip you down until you inevitably make a costly mistake in your movement option or mash attempt.
That's like, I would say that that's like the game plan that PCL wants to go for. And it's just a matter of you understanding that as the player, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Hell's semis. Erase My Sorrow versus JurassicOri. So this is what? Shiki Vlov.
Yes.
We saw this a couple times earlier. Was it actually with Erase My Sorrow that we saw it, or was it another Shiki? This isn't a run back, right?
I believe we've only seen Sorrow for our Shikis.
Yeah, we haven't seen any other Shikis.
This is back down to first to 2.
Oh, I'm sorry, CG. You're right. He was the first Shiki match that we had.
How'd you forget CG? Right outside of
it's
top 8.
It's been 3 hours for this tournament, but I've been sitting in front of this computer for quite a while.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, you were doing the Xrd stream.
Yeah.
All right, we're in the home stretch though, almost there. We got what? 3 more sets? 3-4 more sets? 4 if there's a reset, otherwise 3.
Yeah, not too many more to go right over here.
Yeah. Oh, can't join the room. Let me remake. Oh, that's right.
Alrighty.
That's super annoying. I forget with Melty, if you boot somebody from a room to make space, it like bans them from the room. It doesn't do that with Uni, so like my knee jerk when I want to clear the room out for the next set, like ASAP, is just to boot people.
True.
Get out, get.
We had Erase My Sorrow, and then they bounced. There we go.
All right, are we good to go?
Yep, they're good to start.
All right, Sorrow surviving their way through their top 8 run so far.
Yeah, looking pretty good. I'd say Ori's rocking with a lot of momentum right now. But let's see if Sorrow has something to say about that. Yeah, this is Hell Semifinals. Not quite 3 out of 5 yet.
Ori, I feel like is very comfortable in these positions now. So like, I would say because of how the last matchup was for Sorrow, it's gonna really be a matter of just tournament nerves and or just the room crashing and Sorrow disappearing.
Ooh, not sure what was going on right there.
He got erased. What can we say?
Yeah, certainly one way to put it. Yeah, I'm not too sure what was going on there. Assuming we're probably just gonna wait for them to reconnect and then replay from the start there.
So good job, Ori. You make it through. Congratulations. I didn't know that you had the Infinity Gauntlet in hand. Please don't erase me.
I'm just trying to vibe.
Yeah, just let me vibe. It's alright.
Okay, we got Sara back in. Assuming that we are all good to get going again. Assuming there's no problems there. Man. One of these guys has to face against Low. Actually, now that I think about it. No, because Low put Ori down there. Oh, okay. Interesting. I was thinking about who put like each respective player down into losers. I was going to find it funny if one of them needed to run back against Low, but it'll be their first set if they make it all the way to Grands. And of course, this is assuming they beat Yusoro along that way. But either way, let's go on with Hell's semifinals here. Good shield so far, but caught by the 2-2X there. Gotta be mindful of it.
2-3. Put him in the corner. How will Ori go about this? The way that... Whoa! Okay. Oh, BC still connecting.
Trying to maybe be tricky right there with the super jump fireball. Not too sure what other options he was looking to kind of counter right there. Either way, caught that 5C
Nice.
so far. Oh my goodness. That was almost super clean right there. Let's see if they can finish it up.
I love how Ori was able to get the call out though.
Alright. Heat coming out now from Sorrow. Going for a lot of the shield, but it's not really going to get much done. Yeah, JurassicOri very comfortable just sending a lot of fireballs to reduce the health gain and the moon drive right there to punish the B follow-up. Too far.
Yeah, that's what's gonna make this curious for me, because like I'm sure that Ori has watched the matches, and like I said, you know, offensive start ended with the zoning, but Ori probably could get away with just straight zoning with the way that Sorrow's been playing. So it's gonna be up to Sorrow really becoming the offensive one.
Yeah, definitely needs to get something generated here. You cannot remain all that patient against Vlov. At a certain point, the onus is on you to do something.
Just Ori taking their turn, taking the advantage that they have. Nice air dash.
And it looks like Sorrow's not really going for some sort of throw. As you saw the raw throw right there, whiff on the IAD. Ori's gotten a lot of people with that. Alright, taking game one already. And Sorrow's got to figure out something quick, because otherwise we're going to breeze through the rest of this set.
I'd be okay with that. I mean, I want Sorrow to play to the best of his abilities. This is the first time we've seen him. He's definitely gone far here in the bracket, and the fact that they've been able to go up against Ori here is nothing to sneeze at. Well, yeah, as you said, right now we need to see some quick adjustments because they are getting caught.
Yeah. Alright, good shield on the 6C. Charge 5C connects. Let's see what we got for Aoki. A really good fatal starter. Good play right now so far. But let's see if they can keep it up. Gonna take a couple more B&Bs if you're gonna chunk down Ori.
Alright, like the delay, just get out. Good toss.
Alright, getting a throw to counter it will certainly help one do it.
I would spend the meter.
Oh,
Nice,
for
okay.
sure. Yeah. Alright, cleaning it up so far. Let's see what they got next. Couple of good blocks. I'm shocked, yeah, at the lack of air and blockable right there.
Sure, Ori's is regretting that currently. And now she doesn't have to worry about any meter opportunity from Sorrow. Completely naked, nothing on his side. Oh,
Oh
empty
my
low.
god. And Ori's been showing a lot of shield during this set already. Oh my
That's unfortunate.
goodness.
The more unfortunate opportunities.
Yikes. This is rough for everybody
And
involved.
she dropped the side switch.
And then still got the Rega hit. Wow. Back off with the JB right there. No challenge from Sorrow. Super jump over the stomp. Nothing following up. Okay. That's a start.
Yeah, it gives us something, and really, we gotta find some time to moon charge. Ooh,
Wasn't willing to commit there. That was a really delayed BC follow-up, honestly.
I'm sure that Sorrow tapped it. Oh wow, nice optimized. I'm sure that Sorrow tapped shield and couldn't really hold it. Like they only had so much moon to play with. So I think he wanted to opt for just a tap and believe that BC was coming.
Yeah, but even then, that was such a huge delay. Like, God.
Oh wow,
Right.
what a whip punish!
The dash in there. Hard knockdown for the mid screen. Left, right. Okay.
Okay.
But Ori, again, opting for a lot of shields right now.
Where are you jumping? You activate moon drive, but then you jump?
Yeah, not only was Ori already +2, then you have to add in the jump startup right there, and it's just not looking very good for Sorrow's chances. Oh, and this could be it.
If the combo lets us get meter, we might have the moon skill, and then now the scaling.
There's the arc drive, and that
enough.
will, in fact, finish the job right there. JurassicOri coming on top in a pretty solid fashion, I'd say.
Now she's back in the same position as she was last time, but can we break the curse here? Or will she stay in third place?
Time will tell.
I mean, I'd like to see her make it to grand finals and win it. Time-wise,
Oh, you
though-
want to see the reset?
Well, I was gonna finish that. I was gonna say time-wise, though, I do not want to deal with that.
Fair enough. Dude, Vlov is a character. Just watching the replay myself. I think they're gonna get straight into it, so let me fix the names.
All right. I have no idea how this plays out. I'll be honest. But
I know I've seen it enough from Safe and Yosuro, but yeah, I can't really recall who wins it.
oh, I mean these two players in particular, not even matchup.
Oh
wise.
yeah, I really haven't seen these two compete each other in this tournament.
Yeah, this might be one of the. This might be just rare or even a first. Either way, right now it seems Ori's pretty caught on to a lot of Yusoro's habits. Empty jump low already.
They're kind of on the hot seat, but I also hope that it's Ori is aware of how Yusoro plays. Gonna have to be on their toes.
There's the left right, but not able to commit to it. Gonna drop some of that confirm right there. Fireball setup, but Yusoro already had the shield up. Surprised that Ori didn't opt to just kind of wait for Yusoro to drop to the ground and then just punish the landing recovery on the shield there, but maybe just wasn't quite too sure of himself in that moment. Or themselves in that moment, rather. Okay. Good start here from Ori.
Gonna do like a side switch, put them back where they belong. Gonna push you to the east coast. No, gonna get launched instead. Whoa, scramble situation.
He doesn't really go punished. Jesus. So close. Alright, spend the meter, take them down to the corner. Manages to crack open Ori.
The raw 5B, as long as they spend the meter, I think it should be enough. No, wants to save it.
The stand shield works out, but just not quite after the fact. Didn't really want to commit to any shield option afterwards, and then just got clipped on the two ways.
Speaking of getting clipped though.
Alright, Stomp's going in well.
Yeah, I agree with that. Just create the distance, chip out. Even if they're able to shield you, just be ready.
It is just an oppression session. Yusoro's just getting smothered by the ice right now. Jesus.
Don't let him move. There we go.
Ah, yeah. Caught trying to fuzzy jump and just getting got. We're going to the second game, but if I'm Yusoro, I gotta... Oof. I might want to even take a second, because that was pretty explosive.
冗談100年早いんじゃないオープンユアマジックサーキットファイ行くわそこ
Let's go for Yusoro.
Okay, big shield here. Getting it two ways. Let's see what we got.
Heat out. Don't want to deal with it.
Air unblockable now. Yeah. Oh, the falling JC netting the counter hit.
And we're just gonna end it with a perfect nice.
That's certainly a return to form right now. If you want this after that game one. Jesus, the heat already coming in from Ori. They do not want to waste any time. Opting for the arc drive. I think they just want the chip. Air unblock was just a little too late. Yusoro not quite high enough.
I'm not sure what's going on in Yuri's head.
Alright. Got a couple of hits here. Ah, the drop just becomes another extension of the combo.
What is happening?
I do not know, but these players are hitting buttons. I can guarantee you that one.
Yeah, at first I felt like Ori was just expecting Yusoro to like do some shenanigans, and now I'm not sure from Yusoro's side.
Yeah, Ori's sending out literally as many projectiles as they can at once.
I mean, it's kind of working out. It's denying the health regen.
That is important, but man, now they're burnt out of so many resources. 55 seconds left on the clock. A lot of time to work with here, but Arcade Wave can definitely make this a lot faster. Air throw here. Shield. Alright, copper the A follow-up now. What do we have next? Couple of good blocks here. Nothing too crazy yet. Moon drives popped from JurassicOri, so now that 22X, that 22BC is such a big threat for the ground. And look at Ori already implementing it beautifully. Good, really. Alright, now it's all on Yusoro. Let's see what they got. Double overhead here. Rebeat pressure. Oh, trying to do a little bit too much right there. Air throw coming in here. Gets the heat now. 22C's followed up, and there goes the arc drive. Spend out the cash. Let's see what we got next. Couple of fireballs, and we are back to zoning, friends.
Yeah, I can agree with it. Just get the meter. Make sure that they don't play.
Alright, air throw comes out here. And the Moonskill elbow actually got past the JB. Damn, that was sweet. That was pretty clean.
Was that the end enough?
No, not enough.
Well, I was looking at like stage positioning and if they can try and reach 4K, but
oh yeah,
close to the stage.
I mean, the big thing is that if they get a big starter, Arc Drive should still be able to kill, and they nearly have 4 bars to work with here. But all that means so much when you get smacked by a 5A. That is on fourth. Alright, we are going straight into the next game. This could potentially be the final game of the set. JurassicOri up 2 games to Yusoro's zilch.
The air throw? No. Yusoro being in the next level of things, catching with the anti-low. Don't mind. Cut. Anti-low again.
Alright, couple of big hits here already.
Alright, Ori finally fighting back. Has a full bar for heat. Let's see what they opt for.
Yeah, just keeping it simple. Not going to really do too much. I think the big thing is just being able to threaten that big cash out as well as some of the health regen.
Just looking for any sort of shenanigans on the Yasoro side.
Couple of stomps here. God, the
That
3C
was beautiful.
right on time. Oh, there's the peak on her.
Finally getting the touch in.
Alright.
Lost, but not in the corner.
A quick throw, not too crazy on the reward here. Another. Let's see if we'll see the B record come up to maybe catch a fuzzy jump or something. Right now, though.
Oh, super scary from Ori.
Okay, BC follow-up. This is a big chance for Nisoro here. If they can at least just net this round, they can put themselves at a little bit more ease. And the 2A on the stand shield from JurassicOri should give them that opportunity, but... Oh my god.
Well, you can see the patience from Risero. That was beautiful. Not overcommitting, just waiting for all the jump options gone.
Yeah, and you can see the word from JurassicOri right there. That's a very risky situation to be in right there, yeah? You want to go for this, for the air shield in case they try to air unblock you with a normal or something, but at the same time, it's also very free to just let somebody land and then punish the recovery. Either way, that's just a severe disadvantage there. JB whiffs, clashes rather, but JurassicOri managing to find the hit afterwards.
I'll just continue with the zoning. Catching 2B, but nothing. Doesn't believe.
Caught Yusara on the rebeat, but no commit right there. They did not believe in it. 2-2C, keep themselves plus. There's the Rekka. Yeah. And JurassicOri will be moving on to Grand Finals on the loser side.
Let's go.
And I believe you mentioned that they have beaten a curse then off of this, yes?
Because I know that they've joined a couple at this point now. At first, it was getting the top 8. Then last time it was they made 3rd, and now they are in grand finals, sitting almost pretty, but they are definitely on the hot streak right now. So who knows? Could definitely take it over low.
Still though, I would say that's a pretty big mountain to climb right there. We already saw their low set with Piko, where they straight up 2-0'd them, in fact. So it's not like low is in exactly dire need of help in the matchup or anything. This is just going to be straight player versus player. Let's see who's got it.
I'm curious though. I'm interested to see how, because yes, Piko played Vlov, but I feel like Ori and Piko play slightly differently. So I am curious to see how the player matchup affects things.
For sure, definitely much different styles. My big question in this set, and my big thing that I will pose, is how long does it take for low to catch on to a lot of JurassicOri's defensive attempts? Because they are definitely using a lot of heat and a lot of shield in certain situations. So I'm curious to see if low ends up picking up on that quickly or not, because that could very much so change the momentum of it. Vlov heating is so big for them just because of the health regen. Setting you at full screen, especially in ice mode, is so fantastic. And then being able to set up and then chip somebody down. And then, of course, the meter for unblockables afterwards. It's just a really good place to be in. If you are Vlov. If it's baited, different story, of course.
Or even good optimal usage of the moon drive. Even using it right here in the beginning of the match, you still have a good life lead, a good life amount, and you're just constantly building your meter naturally. So you get a lot of those opportunities. Wow, a lot of those opportunities.
Yeah, keeping it safe despite Low's DP attempt right there. Air throw ender, safe jump, connects. Alright.
Keep Low guessing. Is throw coming, or are we getting the ID? Gonna go for the throw.
You could tell that Ori was sniffing out a throw right there, but didn't react in time to Low's dash up right there from the throw input. And good damage here. Let's see what else they can knock on there. Hard knockdown will help aid in the next hit. There's that stand shield. We've seen it come up from Ori a couple of times. Not necessarily punished for it, but the resulting interaction is not going very favorably.
Out of there, okay. Yeah, and I think Ori should create the distance.
Okay.
The moon drives from both and gonna punish the 6BC.
Oh, God, just barely whiffing. Can't even blame them for trying it right there, but it's gonna leave them deprived of a moon gauge going into this next round. Alright, air unblockable with the 5C here. Charge JC connects, keeping Ori contained right now. There's the heat again, and the super jump 2A.
And this will scale nice. 5
Drops the catch. What in the world? That was actually an insane amount of damage for how little
For a
Ori
2A.
really did.
A counter hit 2A, and you just get 5k naturally. Why not?
Yeah.
A.
Good confirm here. Yeah. Go for the hard knockdown. Arc Drive's not going to kill at this point. There's the stand shield again, right? Where he caught out in recovery for it. Not a full confirm, but Low still manages to transition that into a win. Low fireball comes out.
Not reacting to the teleport. Oh, wow. I thought she was going to jump over it.
Yeah, I was surprised that the 6VC had enough height to catch that. We've seen it whiff on a lot of super jump. Alright, there's the flash.
Oh, and there we go. We react, but we DC out.
Couple of shield wars. Not a big one, thankfully, for Low. Jumping out of the charge JC. Trying to find another opportunity. JurassicOri spending a bit of meter. And catching Low on the 2-2X. I like the walk back right there, right? Trying to kind of get just out of range of the JC while still being able to punish it.
Reacting to the teleport. Not reacting to that one, however.
Oh, what a sick confirm right there. Keeping it light, but no matter what, Vlov is already one hit from death. Plus frames here. Stand shield comes out. This could be an arrow unblockable situation, but doesn't matter.
Hold on.
2 bars isn't going to be enough to kill here. This is one more interaction no matter what. Can Low get out of this pressure?
With the 60.
Okay, guard cancel heat works out. But now JurassicOri, it's on them to keep.
No.
Oh my god. It
dropped.
OTG'd, however. 5A mash, and this should be it.
Gonna build the bar right there, right there.
Oh my god. So close, and that is rough to lose like that. I won't lie.
No, I gotta give props. That was legitimately optimal because she woke up with double 5A. Like, you're gonna scale your combo heavily. That could have given Low one more opportunity.
Oh, even beyond that, it's just the fact that Low's combo ended up OTGing. That is rough, and you know that kills a lot of the damage for your confirm right there. And you have to end with a weird knockdown right there afterwards. If you're not Kouma, I don't really know how most of the time you go for OP there.
Hey.
And now it feels like Ori's riding a lot of momentum right here. Low has to keep the mental together because if not, they will crack. And I won't lie, we might see a fast reset.
Yeah, she's been running 3 whole sets strong.
Oh my god, how many more IADs will we see? And the delayed 5A right there to beat out the mash attempt.
Okay. Air throw. Maybe wanted to activate Moon Drive, but something came out instead. 2, 3.
Alright, hard knockdown. Alright, good throw to start things off.
And Low demanding respect, do not jump, don't press a button.
Ooh. Holding firm with their offense right there. Should be able to kill with the arc drive right here.
1, 2, 3. Should be enough, honestly. I'd be scared if it didn't.
More than enough to kill right there, yeah. All right, moving into round 3 right here. Not ready for the follow-up 2-2A right there.
Got the full stick of butter, using the second bar.
Safe jump with the JB. Man, it is so risky to want to swing into that Rekka. Even when it whiffs, it feels like any move is just going to extend your hurt box and you're going to get smoked for it. JurassicOri opts for the Moondrive right there, wants to keep their pressure. They've built up a lot of chip on low so far.
Ooh, wow, back to the corner.
They're doing good. Nice variance to the pressure. 2C will get that initial hit on Ori.
1, 2, 3. Hit the wall
Hard
for
knockdown,
me.
corner carry. Oh, smooth right there. Backing up again. There's the stand shield, and once again getting punished for it. All right. All low needs is one more big hit. Unless they can route some meter into this. Yes, they can.
Yeah.
All right, and that should be able to kill it. Yeah. And low.
Okay.
Putting themselves on the board. Yeah, when it comes to minimum damage of the arc drives, I always just look at the round counts. Unless there's something unique that's scaling the combo, it usually will kill. If even at like minimum damage, if it's at like the round 1 win, basically. Just a little trick that I use sometimes. Good initial block here. JurassicOri is stuck in fire mode.
Nice.
My god. Alright, low manages to draw out the... Oh my goodness.
With the lightning covering.
Yeah, meaty the cancel option from Ori right there. Low did draw out the Moondrive from JurassicOri, but it's going to be hard for them to kind of get that back themselves. They have to go for a couple of shields here just to bring it, just to build it back. Meanwhile, next EX move will bring Ori up to 50%. God, JP barely clips, but no follow-up there.
Just gave a 2C, gonna catch the legs.
Let's see if you're low. Do you opt for the heat here? Probably not, based on what we've seen of them thus far. Yeah. Oh, wow. Why did that even just happen? That was absolutely incredible. All right, counter hit throw here. Empty throw. There's a shield war.
Low for the 6C.
Low keeping their posture. Pops the heat defensively.
Hey.
Canceling into EX Stomp on the Clash frames. Very quick. Amazing reaction speed from Ori right there. Oh, empty low. Still gets blocked. There's the Rekka.
18 seconds left on the clock. No one has enough meter for heat.
But low might be able to just... Oh, they got opened up here. Man.
Hey,
That's and it wasn't even a true combo either. That was so close. Low was getting chipped down and would have been below Ori. Alright, the 2-2C not connecting. And that is a pretty big swing of momentum right now going into the second round here. EX Ender right now, getting the throw here. Tacking on just a little bit of damage. Perhaps looking for another throw. No! Heat comes out from Ori. A great block from Low there. Not trying to throw at any normals in this situation.
Gets out of the corner, nice. I want to see some... Ooh, actually the 5B charge, I like that better.
Crack the dome here. Should be a lot of corner carry here. Spend the meter, take them to the corner. No moon charge, that's fine. The stand shield again is coming out from JurassicOri on this JC Oki from Low.
And I respect the burst right here just to keep the momentum, just like in Guilty Gear, and they're going to secure it with the perfect. But now they're completely naked except for Ori sitting with 2 bars.
And again, Ori tried to go for shield after they got launched up into the air there. But I think they might have gotten air shield, so they got caught on their land and recovery.
Good respectable damage for the 2 bars. I don't know about the usage, however. Close to a bar themselves. Low, sitting on 1.
2-2C's coming out right now. Ori's just trying to look for an in against Low at full screen. The shield whiffs. Again, when your shield gauge is low, that means you can't hold on to it for very long, which is fantastic for Vlov. Oh my god. You can't do that.
So
Can't do that.
I'm gonna call it this technically a perfect for the because you know Ori the small moon charge. I don't care game. That was a perfect.
That was very, very clean. So much chip down onto low, and just to wait for it and go, yeah, you're gonna heat here. You're nervous. Fatal JA starter right now.
Teapot. Fat damage because of the scaling. God.
JB safe jump gets shielded, but that's fine.
Oh,
We're in a good position. Yeah, stand shield is baited right there. Or you're trying to threaten some RPS in that situation, but rather low, trying to force the RPS in the situation to shield, but no dice. Oh
wow,
my
what
god.
an odd air unblockable.
That is just a very awkward situation there. Ooh.
Again.
A couple of critical whiffs here, but Ori might be able to get this kill regardless. There's the JC after the BC counter. Now, if I'm low, you have to make a bet. Are you willing to pop heat, or do you just want a hard knockdown and wait for another turn?
That's kind of tough. Yeah,
Trying to get the best of both worlds, but...
Because a situation like that could happen. Like, yeah, you activate heat, but then you're kind of playing on the defensive footing there.
Yeah, because the heat there is minus, especially because you push them in the corner. Kouma has a somewhat similar setup where, like, you can do, like, command grab into heat, but that works because Kouma pushes them away, and so he just waits to whiff punish something afterwards. But in that situation, you cannot mash a 2A. You're minus there, straight up.
Well, even something like that, when you're in a life deficit, like how low is before, I feel like people, like, as soon as they activate heat, they think, like, okay, my health is coming back, I'll be able to survive the next hit, and it's like, no, next hit, you can easily die.
Like, if you are forced to block, if you're in basically the same situation, just, like, lengthened out realistically, you have to find a way to either dodge around in neutral to regain that health, or find a way to start your own offense so that you can snuff out your opponent's attempts at preventing your heat from being useful.
And even though Low has to hit here, look at his health. He activated the heat, and he's kind of in the same spot that he was in before.
But here's the big thing. JurassicOri has been very big on their defensive attempts here. If they just sit and block and chill out, they might be able to make something work and use the timer to their advantage. But they are mashing, they're using shield, they're using a lot of options under their belt, and that opens possibilities. However, Fireball manages to take it there, and we got a bracket reset on our hands, friends. Low tried to super jump forward right there with the shield, maybe looking to save themselves from an air unblockable scenario, but perhaps doing a little too much there and getting caught. I'm not sure what you do there.
I think after that moon drive scramble, that was definitely like, you know, what do I do here? What's the next step? Ori seeing the situation and just immediately understood. I'm just gonna push you out. I don't care. The corner is my friend here.
We're here now. Grand finals, bracket reset here. 60 is blocked. Ori, having broken their third place curse, wants to break it even further into and get that first place. But we'll see what Low has to say about it.
Nice and below.
Yeah. The big thing here is that of all the shields that Ori's done, the most that has come out, frankly, has been the stand shields. You can definitely bait those out accordingly. There's the crowd shield.
2, 3, 4, and still gonna make this work even with losing all that moon meter.
Oh my god. That punish could have been so much worse. Thankfully for Low, it's just a 2A. Trying to look for the air unblockable, but again, just a little too far.
Back dash. Oh, nice maneuvering. Wow.
I can't tell if they actually just wanted 3 BC there, but regardless, those 6 Bs just did not work out for them.
Even through all the scrambles, Ori's still staying very composed.
They've been trying this out for quite a while. They've even put in the chat outright, I want to win this tournament. It wasn't over when I went to losers. They got that fight in them, but we'll see if they have the stamina to match it. Oh Okay, counter hit fireball right now.
Confirm. Woo, even greater confirm. 8-8, getting the 4K.
Pushing low towards the corner. Big whiff, force the moon drive in order to keep themselves safe. And again, there's some nerves here as well. Those shields coming out right there.
But the Abari situations are working so beautifully for Ori.
3 bars to go. All it will take is one big opener.
Nice.
Even a 5A or a 2A will do it.
Hey, do we spend or do we heat?
4 bars you're definitely going to spend. Opts for the heat. Even if all that meter is gone, getting that health back is just such a big, important lead to establish against your opponent.
Okay, but now we're in the Elden Ring mode, the hard boss. The next step.
There's the Recta plus frames with the 2-2C, looking for a 5A. I could have sworn that was throw.
I gotta keep it simple. That was 3 5As. Not a lot of damage, thank goodness. Hey. 1, 2, 3.
Get out of the corner. And man, PCL's corner carry is something else, I swear.
Straight to the corner. No escape, okay. We have been seeing that bit from Ori trying to BC out of the corner.
And again, maybe Ori a little bit nervous in this situation. We're seeing a lot more panicky shields come out for it, and Low is eating them alive for it. Look at this. Got the heat right there. Low nearly baiting it out. But Ori's got a new chance. Cancel nice arc drive. That will punish. Nearly 4K right there.
Yeah, like the fake out, but look at how much chip is being applied.
Oh, that was the meatiest 2C I've seen in my life. Low gets the throw. About 30 seconds left on the clock right now. We'll have to see if these players recognize it yet. So far, Low has been adding on so much chip onto Ori here. Now nearly 20 seconds. The life lead is now in favor of Ori. The cross under... What? They somehow snuck past Low with the air dash on Low's jump back.
She air dash low under low. What can you say?
I don't know how to unpack that one, I'll be frank.
Oh, okay, the lightning being used first time here in the matches.
An air shield coming out unpunished. And again, JurassicOri just popping those shields just a little too frequently.
But he's not ready with safe jump timings at all. 5A is Ori's friend right now.
Yeah, oh my god, Fallen JC manages to connect with Ori.
1, 2, 3.
Give me the hard knockdown.
Full stick of butter for Ori, gets out of the corner. You see a heat?
Immediate shield back, can't even blame them, but that might have just gotten them killed in this round here. 2 bars available for Low.
If we die here, we got 4 bars, we got enough to play with. No moon on either side, but Ori is definitely in a position to just keep Low out, fly a bunch of chip, just like here.
Alright, this is certainly the start that you want, but can you get the middle and end?
Raw 2C, down ahead 2, gonna be hefty damage. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, really nice confirm right here. Take them all the way to the corner.
Yeah, blockable.
Another air unblockable this time.
1, 2, 3.
Confirms here. Needs one more hit to take it. 4 bars in favor of Ori. Not even a single chance to so much as Moon Drive or Moon Drive with it being completely drained right there. Smart stuff from Low.
Alright, 1-1 apiece. Low finally waking up. Doesn't want to lose this. They haven't won a YallEasy here yet, so big opportunity. What? 5A again?
But yeah, both players definitely have something big to go for in their YallEasy careers, I would say. There was never an opportunity for it. Now is the time. Still with 45 people in this bracket, these two players have made it all the way here to true grand finals right now. Both with something to prove. JB is relatively safe here, backs off right now. Ori has to maintain their composure. This is the farthest they've been in a YallEasy bracket, but can they close it? And for Low, they've made it all this way into winner side of Grand Finals just to get
What a whip
reset.
punish.
And right now, this has been a gruelingly long set currently. Ori with the shield getting punished. There's the heat from Ori, and again, one of the things that I was pointing out at the beginning of the set, Ori likes to opt for a lot of heats on Wake Up. And Low, especially on PCL, is cognizant of it, and it's not too hard for, I would say, PCL to really bait it and look for it. All these big normals, low hurt boxes, you can oftentimes swing something in there and be relatively okay.
Wait, hold on. Will Ori make the comeback here? They finally have the corner, so they got enough space to play with. Holding on to the shields.
Oh my god, big chase on the throw, and that will take the round.
Alright, but now this time Ori with Moon on their side. 5A! Low needs to see these coming!
Alright, here we go. JB, once again, there's the heat from Low. And a BC from Ori.
Hey.
Ori's got a lot of bar to play with. Ice mode as well for improved zoning. So many other things as well.
The smart jump cancel, recognizing the next BC move.
Very, very smooth with it right here. Should have been able to kill right there, but gets to be greedy with their meter.
No, this is exactly what you want. Be completely greedy.
Oh, when it works, but when it doesn't, it's rough.
I'm not reading the heat, but that's fine. Get to play in the neutral now. Got 3 bars. What do they got? Draining meter. Then after this, gonna catch? No, not at all. But we're gonna get the punish.
Might have been looking for a different super in order to punish that backwards movement right there. Below ends up getting caught low by Vlov here. What do we got for our knockdown?
Distance. Oh, and the fake overhead with JB. Okay.
2A counter it. It's not going to be enough to seal the deal here.
Yeah, we need a really good starter like 2C. And we don't even need the 2C. This will be enough. Nice. Another perfect for Ori.
It doesn't matter when you get to stomp the yard. And now, if you're low, I don't know how they go immediately back into it. Grand Finals right now. Ori with the reset. Up 2-1 currently. Looking poised to take the set and win a WASD Monday Night Mashfest for themselves.
First time newcomers here on the Grand Finals stage. What's next?
Alright, Low goes for the feint here. Alright, gotta throw to start off. Let's see what we got next. 2A.
Using the anvil of Moon Drive to face through. Unblockable. I like that she didn't just rip and go for unblockable time. She recognized the spacing and said, no, let me save the meter. I'm going to use it for the heat here.
Keeping the pressure nice and tight. With the Moon skill 6BC. Alright, Low. Gonna go for the knockdown here. Alright, what's the mix? Are we going to bait out a shield? Or are we going to bait out a throw? No, just going to go for a basic frame trap.
Okay. Let's see if Lo can get another push for themselves. Nice air confirm. Gonna maximize here. Hey, go for the corner carry. 1, 2, 3. God damn, the 4.4. And no, he punished!
God. That could be legitimately set altering right there. Not getting the bait on the heat, allowing the arc drive to connect. Moon skill hits there. You have to maintain composure in this situation, despite the big drops, despite the missed punishes. You have to just keep pushing forward here.
It was very heat. No, we catch the backdash with 5C.
Oh
Ori on match point
Lord. All right, Moon Drive on the fireball. He comes out now. This could be big. But the overhead connects.
Spin it. Okay.
Alright, gonna be nearly 5k damage here for Low. Very good way if you want to start this off. Just kidding, that's over 5k in fact.
And the jump out Low catching it.
Yeah.
1, 2. We might see 2-2. Who knows? Unless Ori can make the comeback.
Oh my god. Just jumps out of the way, no shield needed.
Oh,
Here for a whiff from Low.
The nerves.
Whiffing the 6C here. Oh my god, the
And no
record is so
confirm.
delayed.
I think they could have gotten something with 2B.
Oh my god. What a crazy lightning call there.
Nothing on Ori's side. No way to build meter. They gotta find the hit somewhere. And low catching a button or a jump out.
Not sure what they were even catching out there, to be honest, but this hit is big. Not going to be able to kill here. Not enough bar to finish it. Couldn't ride on the moon skills to build up the bar either, but the charge 2C will get her done, and we are looking at Game 5 here in our bracket reset.
Brother, I'm not gonna be happy with whoever loses. But I'm strapped
see.
in, and I'm here for the whole ride.
It's been a wild ride here, Panda, but
I've been on this chair for a very long time, but I'm
I
glad
have been too.
I'm glad I'm here.
I'm glad I'm here too. Oh my god. EC into Moondrive is not how you want your Game 5 to get started here.
Ooh, trying to look for it again. Oh,
Finds a couple of fireballs.
we only play with fire and ice, no lightning here. We ain't the Avatar.
Avatar doesn't even use lightning.
Wait.
Zuko.
No, I mean, he could technically, but he didn't learn how to use it. He learned how to redirect it.
That's fair. For now, though, we need 2CC here. 2CC rather. Oh, the throw counter hit. Low. Not much health to go here. 3 bars as well. Could look for a heat in order to get it all back. Let's see what they opt for. A big whiff. Alright, there's a huge chance here now. The 2-2B, but no belief there.
I was gonna say with this low go for heat, has so much life to play with. I would end it here with level 3. No arc drive.
Oh, it was gonna scale, so it wouldn't have even killed.
Oh, not just for that, just so that way like you can establish a life lead.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. No, that makes sense. The charged fireball, but unable to get the last stomp. And now all JurassicOri needs to do is... Oh my god.
Ori, I want to see more of that. That's how you got your rounds for the first set. You stopped doing it for the first 2 matches here.
The 2CC connects right now. Sent back up into the air. Doesn't get the knockdown, however, from the dropped combo. 2CC comes in, plus frames. Double overhead is blocked. Alright. Low has not been opened up yet in this round. And yeah, very great challenge here.
2, 3.
Alright, hard knockdown. You gotta recognize it's the charge 5B.
3 bars still on low side, dropping the combo, but still very beautiful position here.
Alright, big tech. JC is shielded.
Any throw?
Good back dash, and that should be not enough. 2B mash from JurassicOri.
Hey.
Goodness. Let's see if they'll be able to seal the deal here. Not enough health yet.
Jump B catching.
Alright, at this point the health deficit is just enough to justify a safe heat setup here. But no, opting for the air throw ender instead. They want to seal the deal now. Can they bait out the defensive option from low?
They're looking for it. The
rebeats are very telling here. 2-2C plus frames. Oh my god, the chip is bounding up. 10 seconds left. 12, 11, 10.
10, 9. Oh
Blood heat comes out. Timer is paused, however.
It's New Year's.
Oh my.
Last game, last round.
JC. Low having to blow all their meter just for a fighting chance to make it this far.
Okay, they both have Moondrive now.
Double overhead is blocked. Okay, what do we have next? IAD manages to cross up low.
Hey.
God. Goes for the metered fireball here.
Ooh, the catch with the
Oh my
stomps.
goodness.
Gotta remember
I
the
won't
second
lie.
round is low.
This might just be it. This might be Ori's time to win after all of that trouble of the 3rd place curse, baiting the heat and finally taking a Monday night Mashfest for themselves.
And
Ori
ending
is
it with a perfect, technically. Who cares about the moon charge? We're ending it in fashion here in the middle of the night. What beautiful timing and what a beautiful way to end it all here.
Man.
God damn! Why you gotta go last game, last round like that? Reset also. Jesus
At
Christ!
the end of the day, they had more and more
That
to show us
bait.
all. That is if you want to take that on your first tournament after a long, grueling set like that, yeah, I'd say that's the way you do it.
Damn. That was clean. That
Someone
was a
make
clean
sure. Someone make sure Ori didn't destroy her room, or her stick, or her setup. You know.
I who knows, but either way, that is a grueling, long, wonderful set to end the night on, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still kind of surprised that tonight's bracket was as big as it was. I expected it to be kind of small because I know a lot of people were at Taku and kind of traveling back. But yeah, these are weekly now, in case anybody watching doesn't know. So the next one will be next Monday. Uni is now on Sundays instead, so we're no longer alternating. Every Monday we're gonna have Type Lumina. So I think I have the sign up link already up. If not, just no, I don't have it made yet. So just join Discord if you're not already in our Discord, and give yourself the Lumina role, and you'll get the whenever it's made. The Lumina role, like the game roles, are only used for like tournament announcements or like for check-in, things like that. So you shouldn't get too many pings unless like there's a tournament going on. But yeah, what other stuff do we have coming up? This Wednesday we have a Grand Blue bracket. On Thursday, I believe this is our Blaze Blue All-Star bracket. We run a Blaze Blue beginner bracket, and we have 16 winners from them, so they're gonna have like a 16-player invitational. And then Sunday should be Uni. It's gonna be an open bracket. Yep, the link is already in chat right now. Sorry, I'm kind of like falling over my words right now. I'm pretty sleepy. I got in from Taku late because they couldn't find a crew for my flight flying back, and I'm ready to pass out.
There was a lot of flight BS that people had to deal with. I'm not gonna lie.
Even before the tournament started, I saw Twitter.
Dude, oh man, yeah, Twitter's a place. Do you guys have anything you want to shout out real quick? Panda, I know you have a new Twitter. Speaking of
Yes,
Twitter.
that's true. It's just my name, but with 2 underscores. Give me a follow, so then that way I can get back on my feet. There it is.
Yeah, I got my Twitter. It's just Towito66. I guess I'll throw it in the chat
I got
too.
it.
Whatever. Oh, thank you. You can follow me on there. You can follow Boston Blue Beat, where I'm frequently at. We're running a bunch of BlazBlues on Mondays. It's at the same time, unfortunately. But if you play BB and you want to open up another stream on deck, I mean, hey,
It's true.
that's perfectly legal to do. So be sure to check it out. We're currently running a Rambat series, so if you want to go in there, get a chance to get invited to our invitational, little butting of the heads there, perhaps. Definitely be sure to check it out. We're gonna have that later on in October. It's around the 15th or so. So definitely give that a check out. A shout out. Jesus Christ, my brain is fried.
No, I understand. Yeah,
Give it a
you go
look
back
if you
to.
get the
Check
chance.
it out.
You can follow it at Boston Blue Beat. But yeah, definitely another thing to take a look at if you want even more CF. But yeah,
CF's a fun game.
It's very, very cool, very demonic. I love it.
Oh, and the other last thing is we will be running Exerd, given the rollback announcement. It will likely be on Wednesdays. We were contemplating making Grand Blue just weekly, the way we have with Melty, but the Exerd announcement. Exerd's a game I wanted to run for a while, but I kind of didn't want to run another delay-based game. So with the rollback announcement, that'll likely come depending on how, like, if the beta stays open or whatever, at the end of October or like sometime November. But yeah, one last call. You can see the Match Arena link in chat. If anyone wants to make a last-minute donation, I know the gamers would really, really appreciate it. We do have stretch goals. at 150, top 4 gets paid out, and I know our 4th place gamer would really like to take home some cash. But that being said, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna send everybody to Majin Obama stream. And yeah, I will hopefully catch you guys next week on Monday. See ya.
Exit rollback, baby.